This is gonna be awesome.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
I will say you need to watch out for the XLNC DeeDeeDee. I have fallen victim to that before.
Oh really?
You are in for a fun one, my friend.
Okay, which DeeDeeDee is the XLNC one? Is it
Great question. There's a whole lot of DeeDeeDee right now.
There's a whole lot going on. So we're already seeing some team combos coming from the yellow team. They already separated their opponents and just getting the DeeDeeDee ledge trapping. Stage control is super important versus DeeDeeDee because his Gordo's just so good.
Oh my god. Shard already off to the gate with the spike. First stock of the bracket.
Yeah, yellow teams just looks very much so in control. They just got stage control early and capitalized off of it, and that's what's probably going to make the difference in this silly little DeeDeeDee ditto.
that's what I think is going to make the difference as another stock goes right there, because they both know how to really play the one-on-one game well. So once you have that, you can easily do the 2v1 and the 2v2 as a team.
Of course, of course. Oh, the F smash just barely sour spotting. Repo, quite unlucky. Looks like that green team has stage control now, though. We're going to see what they do. Dash attack? No? Oh. Gets the inhale, but kills their teammate.
But you know what? I respect it. They were going to die anyway.
The inhale is actually quite useful in doubles because you can shoot the star out at the enemy, and it does a lot of damage.
That's how Shard XLNC started off. Yeah. They just dropped stage, shot one teammate out of the other.
Jet hammer.
Meanwhile, it's two stock advantage clean here. How about that?
For sure. Yeah, see, we're seeing the star come out. They're just shooting at their opponents, and it does more damage to the opponent than the person in the star, so it's usually worth it to go for it. And with a character as heavy as DeeDeeDee, it's just always do it.
It's also one of those things that, like, unless you play doubles religiously, you don't know how that is going to play out. Like, you don't know the launch angle or anything. Oh my gosh, what a stock right there.
This game is fairly close, actually, even though they're at high percent. If they... Oh, never mind.
Are they going to do it? They're going to do it.
This would be an insane comeback.
Are they going to play tennis with it?
This is an insane ledge trapping thing, too, because the star lingers. And it still breaks. Oh, there you go. They had a lot of options covered with that. That covers, like, pretty much everything except jump away.
Pretty much. In basketball, we would call that a pump fake. The jump, no shootout right there, then shoot it out, up smash game.
Yeah, I want to see. They're probably going to stay the same stage. Oh, maybe not. A lot of people up here I've noticed really like PS2, which I'm from Tri-State, and people down where I am from, they always gentlemen the Tri-State. Not Tri-State, PS2. They love it. And honestly, I've seen a lot of the same up here. It seems people really love PS2 up here, but I think we're seeing the Battlefield pick.
I would argue that there's a line with PS2. There are some people who absolutely love PS2 culture. Meanwhile, there are other people who want any stage but PS2 to start on off.
Yeah, you're either a PS2 person or a small Battlefield person. It seems like one of the DeeDeeDees is switching to a character that is not DeeDeeDee. There's... Oh... Green team is switching to Double Cloud, the Smash 4 special.
How about that?
Those who know.
Ramn and Pekko going Double Cloud.
Oh, okay. So we have Ramn and Pekko on the other team. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's why they're Repo. That's actually a really smart name.
Oh, they did the shoot off again. Didn't quite work. To your mic, closer to your head.
Okay, so game is going actually a lot better for the Clouds this time. DeeDeeDees are separated, which you really want stage control versus DeeDeeDee. He is not great in the corner, and he's good at advantage in the corner, just not good at disadvantage.
You also especially want stage control just as Cloud, period. Okay. Remember back in Smash 4, this was hands down the best doubles combo. We'll see how it plays out here in Ultimate.
I'm just a little bit worried about this character choice because Cloud can struggle to kill heavies, like super heavies specifically sometimes. And like right now, the DeeDeeDees look like they're high percent. They are not dying to Cloud Bear though. Like see, that dash attack barely sent DeeDeeDee off screen.
Not in doubles anyways. You have to keep in mind there is a knockback difference in doubles, but it's not a one-on-one setting.
It's probably even worse here. Yeah, good up tilt from, I don't know if that's XLNC or Shard.
That's Shard.
Okay. Oh, full forward smash into the Gordo, fair. Just making up combos here.
I know that wasn't a true combo, but man, that looked true.
Well, sometimes the fake combos are good to go for. If they land, it's damage.
Oh, they did the thing.
Gets the sug. Oh, but
They did the
SD's
thing.
doing it.
No, that is such a good trade, though. The percent that XLNC was at before she took that stock there was insane.
Yeah, it's very valid strategy. Oh, misses the limit finishing touch. Oh, they're going for team combos now. Almost. Shoot him off stage.
You know what's crazy? Had they not gone out of the star there, they actually probably would have killed their teammate.
Oh yeah, for sure. Although 154 at this point, the stock is just kind of however long you live.
Oh, just like that.
Yeah, they would die to anything at that point.
Perhaps that one could have maybe been DI'd, but even still, it's a niche DI. And
Oh, yeah.
plus, like, you have 4 stocks in there too. Like, you can afford to lose your first stock now. We're okay.
Yeah, but you're seeing a lot of these Cloud stray hits are just not killing DeeDeeDee, and DeeDeeDee is just edge guarding Cloud. So this is normally a good. Oh, gets another.
Oh, they almost got back
kill,
with
but
limit,
saves the teammate. This is going to be a really hard recovery and doesn't make it. I think that was a bit too far out.
A little too far out, but hey, overall solid game. Great adjustment game 2 over there. That being said, kudos to the Lonely Rats as they're going to be moving on to round 2.
Yeah, the double DDD combo is proving to be quite potent. I just love how they're basically neutral specialing each other and using the star projectile almost just as much as the Gordo.
Well, that's the other thing with DeeDeeDee that people don't realize. Sure, people may not recognize DeeDeeDee as a solid character in singles. In doubles, though, DeeDeeDee shoots way up the chart over there.
Oh, of course.
Because, for one, heavies tend to do a little better, a little more difficult to die, so you can stock tank a little bit. But then the other thing, too, is just some of DeeDeeDee's stuff actually combos really well when you don't have to worry about just your own end lag.
Yeah, of course. You have your teammate to cover you, and since he's so big and heavy and he has large hitboxes that are pretty easy to react to. Like, if someone hits a DDD forward air at you, you can, like, ping-pong them back.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's the other thing is, like, combos, like, in doubles, comboing with a DDD is super fun, but honestly pretty easy because a lot of the moves, as you mentioned, are kind of telegraphed. So you know what's going to be coming on out, you know where you need to send them, and then you can already be thinking about your next move. You can have that next move ahead mentality, which is big time.
That is hilarious.
All right, so we have Lonely Rats taking over Repo in the first round over here. Taking a look at the rest of the bracket over here, we have hashtag Camel Mode going 2-0 over Pam Not Pithra. We have Enemies to Lovers 2-0 over Big and Little Zam. And then we have Man I Love Fundies 2-0 over Big Guys. So we already have 4 of our teams into round 2.
It'll just be for a minute.
So that's Hot Lazer and Wilsondo Absol-ute.
Okay.
Tell them that Spargo should be on later.
Spargo should be on later.
Dude. Dude, Spargo will be here, trust. He's coming.
Who's watching? Okay, TY.
I don't know.
Alrighty, we are on to round 2 over here. We have Team Thesaurus versus Team #Camel Mode. Now, we are in for a fun one over here. I'm seeing Lazer and yunghothot over here on the left side of our screen. That could suggest a double Bowser. Bowser being one of the main classics.
Bowser's so good in doubles. That character hits like a truck and lives forever. I don't know who, Wilsondo, that's probably Yoshi.
I could see a Yoshi. We're getting some yeses that they're going to be playing some Yoshi.
Yoshi? Okay.
But then, honestly, the big one for me is going to be Absol-ute because we know them primarily as a Robin. That being said, like, they could pull out another character here or there as well, depending on how the match goes.
You're probably going to see Robin, you might see Bayo.
So, Robin or Bayo, honestly, both of those characters, I can imagine doing fairly okay into Bowser. However, I think Bayo and Dubs, Bayo does good into Bowser. It's just, I think in doubles specifically, she is prone to get like, I wouldn't say cheesed, but she's lighter. I think Robin kind of plays a better disruption game in dubs sometimes. I could be wrong. I've never really seen a Bayo in dubs.
I've seen Bayo in dubs before. The tricky thing with Bayo is that, like, how often can you truthfully get that isolation that a Bayo player really wants? So that's one tricky thing with Bayo. With that being said, though, if you can get that isolation, which Yoshi can help isolate, Yoshi can cover a whole lot of ground and not a whole lot of
I
time.
haven't tried a separate.
So that could be a good combination that we end up seeing here.
Like, it could be that.
Yeah, of course. I think Robin actually might be a little.
I also did take care of it.
I think the teams are
Yep, I got it.
So I think the I saw Game Watch for a second, got scared. So we are seeing double Bowser. I think Robin actually might be the move here because Robin has a little stronger straight hit kill power than Bayo. I was a little wrong. I was thinking about it. Bayo does have really good disruption. So
yeah, no, Bayo has good disruption for sure.
Whoops,
The tricky thing with Robin, honestly, is not so much the Robin themselves, it's Robin's teammate. Because Robin players, they know how to be resourceful. They know how to manage their tomes, manage their resources when they run out. How does the teammate fare in those situations? So, like, if there's a situation, Absol-ute has no arc win left, does Wilsondo have the wisdom to get him back to stage somehow? We'll see.
Wilsondo's very good at comboing. So as you're seeing, already getting a quick 44 on Vegeta.
Vegeta and Goku.
They are Vegeta and Goku. So the Robin actually putting in work right now. Those straight hit 11 aerials are going to do a lot in this particular matchup. And this honestly is a pretty good synergy against Bowser specifically because Yoshi will combo them to like that kill percent and then you have 11 sword to kill them. So I definitely agree with this choice over the Bayo.
I agree as well. I also think the way the two playstyles go is, if you go Bayo, you have two characters who really want to be up and in your face. Whereas Robin, you can be up in the face, you can also just be out and about as well.
Yeah, well, Bayo will do damage racking too, but then Yoshi, it seems kind of redundant, you know?
What a recovery by Lazer, oh my gosh.
That was a fantastic recovery. Gets the, but kills their teammate with the side B.
Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to spike. I was like, wait a minute, does Bowser just die here?
Absolute's job is just hold on to stock as long as possible. Gets the two arc fires. Wilsondo
tried to save their teammate, ended up killing them instead. Which I honestly want to see that one back because I think where the up air went might have actually hit the frame of Bowser.
Yeah, yeah.
But nonetheless, Robin paid the price.
Yoshi up air is so big. It extends like past the tail a little bit. It's pretty disjointed.
Yoshi is honestly up there. Maybe has the best set of aerials in the game. Yoshi could be up there.
Non-disjointed aerials, probably. He has that back air and up air or something else.
That nair is something else too.
Oh yeah, all of those like kick nairs are really good. Yoshi's no exception. You know, really fast. It's an out of shield option.
Oh, Yoshi, gotta get out of there. Whoa.
Speaking of which, this match is going extremely well for Wilsondo and Absol-ute.
The double leg, I can't.
The Bowsers are both down to their last stock, and honestly, they've just been doing a very good job at keeping these Bowsers off stage. I haven't really seen them drop advantage like that. Oh, Wilsondo really? Getting the kill. That's such a good jump read to just do that down B, because then you're higher up and it'll actually kill you earlier. It's pretty strong tactic. Oh, I'm surprised that Absol-ute didn't shoot the Arc Thunder at the egg. That would have done a lot of damage.
That would have done a lot of damage. That could have been a bad thing though, because that could have ended up hitting Yoshi instead. Lazer did match out of that pretty quickly.
Yeah, Bowser's shield a little bit low. Misses the down B. This is going to be an opportunity for Bowser to get stage control. Get sent off stage. The Gentleman Rocket Jab will kill. Oh! Probably air dodge to jump in the blast zone.
It had to have been an air dodge. I saw them use the jump down there. Would have had to have been either upwards or diagonal upwards air dodge to still live. And even still, you're at the point of one return, where if you're at the point of one return against Yoshi, that's an air, that's game over. Game one going to Thesaurus.
Yeah, Yoshi being so floaty helps him with edge guarding, especially a linear recovery like Bowser's. You kind of just line it up and then smack them.
Right. And you also, to a degree, don't even need to worry about getting hit either, because all you have to do is just not jump at the wrong time. And as Yoshi, you're probably going to make it back.
Oh yeah, the double jump armor helps so much with recovery.
3, 2, 1,
Thank you.
go!
All right, game two, here we go. Wow, they chose Final Destination. What do you think about this stage pick?
It's really good for Robin. All these like charged neutral B characters really like FD because then they force you to jump. You don't have a platform to retreat to with the neutral B. I'm actually surprised yunghothot and Lazer left this open. Oh, but the side B sending Absol-ute off the side.
Well, no, wait a minute. I think they chose this because Thesaurus, Wilsondo, and Absol-ute, they won game one, so they banned, and then hashtag camel mode, yunghothot, Lazer, they chose the stage from there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That being said, though, so far it's showing a positive result. I mean, I would overall give them the advantage because, I mean, you have two characters who are fairly close to kill percentage since we're talking Bowser, and then you have a Bowser at only 100% since not that much of kill percentage just yet.
That is a dead Yoshi. The DI on that was a little suspect. Kind of didn't go exactly straight up, but on wow, I think it would have just killed regardless.
What an option. Jump ledge, Nosferatu.
See, the thing with double Bowser is that, as you saw with the fair there, sometimes you can just accidentally kill your opponent because the knockback on Bowser's moves can just be really high.
Oh, yeah. Well, and also, like, that's the other thing of having a double Bowser for a team is you both hit so hard, so strong, but you're also so heavy that you don't need to worry as much about hitting your own teammate. And in all honesty, sometimes it may play a factor because you build up a little more rage. Oh, wow, shield break. How about that? What a heads-up play by Wilsondo, evening out the stock total here.
Wilsondo's job is to actually, if Absol-ute manages to stay alive, because if Absol-ute dies, they're almost certainly Yoshi's at 115. I don't think they can steal stock here. So if either one of them die, the Bowsers are actually, yep, they're in a very good position now.
Yeah, and you see hashtag Camo, they've really taken him out of their game plan. We talked about in game one how Yoshi wanted to be the one in the action, Robin wanted to be on the side. Perhaps that's why they chose FD here. Give Robin nowhere to hide, no platforms to circle camp on.
Yeah, since there's two of them too, when one jumps, the other can just dash forward and shield and cover like both of Robin's zoning options.
for sure. And right now, this is where I was talking about at the start of the set right here, with playing with Robin. This is where Wilsondo needs to know the situation. They need to know Robin's resources as well as Robin does. If you lose Robin to that, it's a one-on-one, and that's not a great place to be in against the heaviest character in the game.
Yeah, they're looking pretty in control, though. They have stage control, and it's Robin ledge trapping. You're seeing a lot of arc fires at ledge. Oh, through the book.
Lazer's best bet, he needs to throw a very bold option that just works.
A side B could actually work here, because side B will hit pretty much everyone. It has a collateral hitbox. Yeah, like that. And now, suddenly, this
even
is
stock.
very doable.
It's back to a one-on-one.
I think Bowser at 120 will die to a Yoshi smash attack here, but not really anything else. And it is...
Yoshi will also die to a Bowser smash attack, though.
Yoshi is at kill percent now.
Oh.
And the fair just going out
How
for
about
it.
that? Lazer with the 2v1 comeback, evening up the score here, and we see a game 3 here in the quarterfinals already. How about that?
Yeah, that was honestly just very well played from Lazer. I think the FD counter pick actually worked out very well for them. Obviously, they knew something that we didn't. Well, I didn't.
Yeah, initially I was thinking, like, do you want to go to FD there? Like, what's the thought process behind that? And then we saw, oh, they wanted to make sure that they could get Robin in a one-on-one. Then they're golden. Because we talk about resource management. One thing Robin needs to be very careful of against these two specifically, the Levin sword. The bronze sword isn't going to do a whole lot for you against Bowser. So if you run out of Levin sword, you need to be very smart with your placement and your other materials.
Yeah, you literally cannot kill Bowser before like 180 without Levin sword, because Robin's only kill option aside from Levin in this matchup is, you know, Thoron, maybe an Arc Thunder off stage.
Yeah, but you don't really want to do Thoron because you have a whole lot of lag with Thoron. Plus, that's also a very, very gutsy move in doubles. And if I'm not mistaken, that might just break Yoshi's jump armor? Question mark? If someone in the chat knows the answer to that one, feel free to let us know.
Yeah, of course. That's a very niche situation, so I think only, you know, a Robin or Bowser main would know that.
Or,
So now-
or Robin Yoshi, yeah. But either way, more of a commanding lead here for Team Thesaurus.
Yeah, we're seeing some shades of game one here, you know, Absol-ute hiding under these plats, charging that neutral B. And the large stage size of PS2 gives a lot of room to run away on. Even though Bowser's fast, they have a Yoshi to get through.
Oh yeah, and see right there when Team Green was in the Pokeball right there, Yoshi went forward towards the opponents, Robin went away, started charging up.
Yeah, of course. You have to protect the zoner. It's like its own little mini game within this doubles match.
You have to. And that's likely why they went back to where they won game 1.
Yeah, it makes sense. You know, if something works, why change it?
And Yoshi cleaning up both the stocks there, and we have a 2-stock lead for Thesaurus in game 3.
Up, Yoshi getting side bead, doesn't die. The arc fire from ledge is pretty strong, but
Absol-ute was just stalling out there, waiting to see what was going to be going on over there, buying some time, letting Wilsondo reset here.
yeah, of course. The thing about Bowser is Robin. Oh, nice down from ledge.
We've seen that a good amount so far. Perhaps
Robin
Bowser's
can-
camping a little too close on the ledge there.
Robin can't rapid jab Bowser because of Tough Guy.
Yep.
So they're forced to spend a fire stock every time they want to actually box Bowser. So that's why you're seeing Yoshi do most of the boxing here.
Well, how about that little combo? Down throw into down B? Okay.
Very
Didn't
nice
quite,
little
didn't quite
two-piece.
kill, but it was almost there. Oh, and does Wilsondo close out? Not quite. Had they gone from there, they may have had that, but Robin
Oh.
closes out and then gets closed out.
I think that trade stock was very good because you have Yoshi still at 2 and Absolute's basically fresh on this 2. You know, only 16% actually hits their teammate by accident.
Another thing to keep in mind with Robin, when they die, all resources reset.
Of course.
Oh, and I didn't even realize Absol-ute still had 2 stocks left. I thought that was their second stock loss right there.
No, this is a healthy Robin stock. There's really not much to, you know, steal stock here from. Like if Wilsondo here dies, it doesn't matter because you can just take one from the Robin and fight it out.
Absolute almost with an amazing edge guard there, almost closing out right there. And instead, we have a self-destruct and a 2v1 with 3 stocks to 1.
Accidentally kills their teammate. So gets a ledge trap situation, and that's a forward air from Wilsondo to end the set.
How about that? An exciting game back and forth. Really was a battle of the stages overall. When we had PS2, Thesaurus really had the upper hand, but as soon as they weren't able to circle camp, all of a sudden it was a much closer game and a lot more fun to watch. But either way, kudos to both teams, but Thesaurus will be moving on to round 3.
Yeah, of course. I think the strategy that was employed.
Shout out Absol-ute, shouting out Thesauruses around the world. Meanwhile, just taking another bit of an update here in the bracket. Ongoing right now, so we just saw Thesaurus win. We have Lonely Rat playing the Green Thumbs. They were the ones who advanced to round 2. We're going to have Enemies to Lovers on deck over here, along with 7 Deadly Chimps. Absolutely love that team name. And then Man I Love Fundies is currently playing Punch Buggy right now. And then on the loser sides of things, Repo is facing Soprano. Air quotes, no weaknesses, playing Pam Not Pithra. Big Guys is playing. Hold on, I need to read this full name. I don't think I'm allowed to say that one on stream, so they're playing. I'm just gonna say they're playing their opponents. And Nice and Spice has been Big and Little Sam. Meanwhile, over here, let's see who is on Enemies to Lovers and 7 Deadly Chimps. So on Enemies to Lovers, we've got Cruss and Cyel, and Kyle rather, and then on 7 Deadly Chimps,
Cyel.
It is Cyel. I had it right the first time.
Yeah.
We have Donke and Dr. Miami. Now that is going to be a formidable team right there.
Donke and Dr. Miami. R.O.B is a very strong doubles combo because you can just shoot out Gyro and then revenge off of it.
Well, and that's under the assumption that Donke ends up playing R.O.B. Here's the dangerous part with Donke in doubles. R.O.B was really their second main. For the longest time, they were a Bowser main.
Oh, really?
So really, at a moment's notice, they can just snap. You know what? I'm going Bowser right now.
Wow.
But
So
either way, whichever one they play, you got a whole lot of character right there you got to knock out, and you cannot do so easily.
Cyel and I were the ones driving up here, and I know Cyel specifically has been preparing quite a lot for Bowser. In fact, all of Cyel and Cruss's team combos were practiced on a Bowser CPU that they just set to like 99 stocks. So I'm not sure if Bowser's the move, but
Well, here's the counter argument I'm going to make over there. If you get caught in a one-on-one with Falco, who would you rather be, R.O.B or Bowser?
definitely. That's a hard choice.
I would most certainly go Bowser personally.
I think
Falco
Bowser does a little better.
annihilates R.O.B.
As a R.O.B player, I think it's not annihilation. It's probably like a slight losing.
It's more than a slight loss.
R.O.B's very good at edge guarding Falco.
Falco's good at making sure R.O.B doesn't have the chance to edge guard. Falco also has very quick and widespread hitboxes. Like that up tilt absolutely obliterates R.O.B. You have a whole lot of hitbox right there, and you can get comboed into oblivion. And Cruss, speaking of Falcons as well, of the characters to be doing that, Cruss is the one who's going to be doing that too.
Cruss does not play Falco in dubs.
Oh,
They're
that
going to be
changes the
going.
game.
They're going to be going me Brawler, which is actually worse for R.O.B than.
Oh, that's right. No, I remember hearing these two talk about this earlier. I think they said they were going me Brawler Steve.
It's either me Brawler Steve or me Brawler Bayo, because Cyel has pretty deep pockets, so you could see anything from Bayo to Steve to Joker. Those are the main 3.
So I guess the question really comes down to, do they want to play based off of comfort or do they want to play based off of matchups? Because we can talk matchups all we want. There is a chance that they know a losing matchup really well, and that's actually a win for them.
Yeah, I have a pretty heavy suspicion that we're going to see Steve me Brawler, which is a very strong team. I think Steve, on top of being the best singles character, he might be the best doubles character.
I would say that there's the most opportunity with Steve because the things they can do with the blocks, I think, really goes above and beyond.
Yeah.
As far as the best doubles character, I don't know. I'm still on the Joker train right now because Arsene is more or less a third character.
Arsene's pretty strong in dubs, but Steve gets Diamond, which is stronger than Arsene, and he gets it for a lot longer.
Yeah, but you don't have as much time to mine, though, I feel like, in doubles. Especially if you have somebody that's up close and personal in your face, you know?
Yeah, of course. So it's really actually going to depend on Cruss's ability for this Steve to work, because you're going to have your teammate basically do a 2v1 until you mine diamond or gold. I know Chris really likes gold tools because they have faster frame data, and the combos with gold, I've been on the receiving end of them. It's very strong. Expect to take like 80%.
We'll see how consistent they are if there are multiple people in the fray, or at the different knockback factor as well, as we are already off and running. And as predicted, we do have Incinaroar Bowser. That was a big time move by Cruss right there, interrupting the Alolan Whip. If you can take Incinaroar out of their comfort zone, honestly, this could be a much friendlier matchup for you.
Of course. We're seeing Incin Bowser, which is a very strong doubles combo as well. You know, two super heavies that hit very hard. Incin's Revenge is quite possibly the best dubs move.
Oh, what happened to Cruss over there?
Cruss,
he just didn't
unfortunate
recover.
SD.
Yeah, no, and I've played
but
doubles
Cyel
with Dr. Miami before. They know their stuff.
Oh yeah, it looks like it. So we have Cyel waiting for the throw to get the F smash, so that way, you know, Lazer can't follow up on it. Wait, that's not Lazer, that's Donke.
Yeah, that's Donke. Lazer Omega.
There's so many Bowsers here in Maine, it's crazy. There's like 5 of them.
There are a good amount of Bowsers, but they all play a different enough game to where, like, if you're in the state, like, you have a pretty good time remembering who's who.
Oh yeah.
Oh, almost the Bowser side, but honestly, almost just the stock in general.
So something that's really important now is Steve has diamonds, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a craft coming in soon. Uh-oh.
That was
That
big
is-
time. You lost revenge right there if you're in Incinaroar.
They have completely lost stage control here, and now they're getting led trapped by Steve and Brawler. Ooh, unfortunate.
Oh, whoa, get
up
out, get out,
smash.
get out of there.
Bowser just holding the forward smash forever.
No. You see that, though? Dr. Miami initially hit revenge. That would have been the Wayayata of this game. Oh, my God.
You just see Cyel holding F smash in the middle stage.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That's not going to kill, but it almost did. Apparently, specifically, they were labbing out Steve up tilts into Threpper.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty potent combo, to say the least.
And here's the downfall of Diamond. Incinaroar now has a Diamond Revenge online.
That is true, but now it's taken, and it is a Steve with Diamond, which is very scary.
This is where I think it's going to be the X factor of the matchup. Dr. Miami is incredible with their revenges. Can they remain to be incredible here? If so, they have a good shot. If not, that's going to be a tricky time for them.
Oh, gets the bear, up tilt bear, very strong confirm with Diamond. You just constantly have to be careful with it, and uh-oh.
Oh, here it comes.
They're going for team combos now on Bowser.
Oh, what a tech.
The oh my gosh.
That was almost so cool.
Somehow Bowser,
Oh, they don't have the...
No
They have
iron.
iron. The irony.
oh, but now there's another Diamond, so even if Cruss loses this, you have a fresh Steve with Diamond, and that's an up smash to take it. That's just, those setups were quite advanced.
I'm almost wondering, did Bowser get hit by the first part of Thrupper there? I thought they got hit by some part of the move, but just didn't quite make it over.
Yeah, it might have dropped. Sometimes, even though Bowser's big, sometimes the, I don't think he doesn't have tough guy when he's in the air. So
No.
it must have just been SDI. Oh, we're seeing a R.O.B counter pick coming out from the other team.
Which, I mean, we won't get to see this now, but just out of curiosity, I mean, it would have been cool to see on a block, you get tough guy, but then if the block breaks, do you maintain that tough guy, do you just lose it? Either way, we won't get to see it as we now see the R.O.B.
If it doesn't work,
Yeah, I think R.O.B is a much stronger choice against Steve. However, Chris has, well, a lot of experience against my R.O.B. However, all the R.O.Bs play different, so
They do.
sometimes
They have
there's just
some similarity, but different overall.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Chris just blowing himself up right there.
Why not?
It does help.
Oh, Dr. Miami catching the spot dodge. So many revenges coming out. It's putting in so much work. The up smash just barely not hitting.
That's the doctor's medicine right there. That's what Dr. Miami does particularly well with the character. Oh, they did get a revenge. They had the wisdom to jump out of Thrumper. Good job there.
Oh my gosh, did you see the footstool by Cruss into the attempted back air?
Whoa, how did Incinaroar fall out of that? Wait a minute.
Yeah, a lot of, maybe the SDI is just crazy here. Oh, the gyro messing up the up tilt bear. Gyro, you know, is also a third player.
Gyro is definitely a top tier projectile.
So they take the first stock again.
Meanwhile, another projectile, although it's not being used by me Brawler right here, shot put.
Oh yeah,
That move is insane.
Dr. Miami and Donke are really putting in work this game. They have, I wouldn't say a significant lead. They're both at kill percent, but it's definitely quite a bit different from the first game. It's looking a lot more solid now.
It's a lead for sure. They just need one early conversion to really capitalize on their stock advantage here.
Chris getting iron. So the iron's a bit of a compromise, right? Because it's a stronger set of tools, but iron actually mines slower than the other tools.
Oh, so do you lose frame data with your attacks or just mine?
No, it just mines slower. It's a compromise because, you know, it's quite a bit stronger than, you know, having wood or stone. But it's basically saying...
What a catch by Donke there. Oh my gosh. They
That was
just hung
crazy
around.
back air. Donke really just not dying at all this stock. I think R.O.B Incin is just a very strong combo in general. So, and it's really showing it here on PS2.
They're also able to just recover a little further, which perhaps that's the reason. Perhaps they felt as though they got gimped a few times.
Potentially. Having an Incin to cover you against me Brawler is quite nice. Because a lot of... Oh.
That's one of the toughest moves to DI in the game right there.
It
R.O.B
is.
up there.
That was correct DI. It just straight up killed.
Really? No kill spark or anything, though?
No, sometimes it just explodes you, and, you know, R.O.B's a pretty strong character.
R.O.B is a good character for sure.
Chris got Diamond, though, so this game is not done. When Steve has Diamond, the game is not over until it says game.
Oh my gosh. Cruss, thank you for not completing that. All right.
All right, Chris
Oh, what a
seems to...
catch right there. And it's a 2v1 against Steve.
This is rough, but believe it or not, doable. It just depends on how they drain the mats from Steve here. So we're gonna see some camping for Diamond, because you want to have a second Diamond here.
Yeah, you definitely want.
Oh, Donke with the read with the F smash, but it doesn't kill.
You definitely want to turtle a little bit here as Steve. I mean, you need your resources. If you don't have your resources, you're out of luck. And luck comes when preparation meets opportunity. So you need to prepare with your diamonds and then pray for the opportunity.
Oh, these minecarts are really coming out. Yep, up tilt bear, and Cyel has a pretty. Oh, what a good combo.
Imagine if that was up there. That might have closed it out.
Cyel is really like fighting for their life here. Up smash.
Damn.
Oh, but it kills because they were holding in.
That they would have died anyways. Incinaroar is strong enough there. I mean, good job. You got the stock over there. That being said, you left yourself wide open to Incinaroar, who has a lot of knockback, and that knockback leads us to game 3.
Yeah, I think Cyel was under the impression that the stone block would save them, but I think it would have untechable anyway. They're pretty high up there in percent.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's just a tricky spot to be in overall. 2v1s are never easy, especially if you are the lightest character of the 3 remaining.
Oh yeah, this R.O.B counterpick though from Donke is putting in so much work.
For sure. Now, let's see here if they change their minds after hearing what the characters are going to be for this round. Because keep in mind, you do need to lock in the characters first before you do any stage banning.
Yeah, we're not seeing a Falco switch, so it seems like they're pretty committed to this Steve me Brawler.
For sure. But either way, we are going to game 3 over here, and again, another game 3 set. How about that? Some early close ones here in this bracket.
Yeah, of course. And it seems we're seeing a small battlefield counterpick. Not really counter pick. It's just a different stage.
I would argue this is a counter pick. I mean, I think what they started to notice is that when in doubt, R.O.B was able to just circle camp and run away, which is where Donke was able to hang on to their first stock for so long. They don't want that to happen again.
Of course. Rage R.O.B in its own right is kind of like Steve with Diamond.
Oh, they almost just did up smash Thrupper. Well, they did it, but it almost killed.
Yeah. I think the reason for this stage choice is because Steve gets normal mats, and as you said, R.O.B can't really camp as hard.
For sure. Would have been interesting if there was, you know how you have the battlefields and the Omegas for all the stages?
Oh, what a minecart! The minecart
Wow.
dragging Dr. Miami off stage.
Out of nowhere, seemingly.
Oh, and an up tilt bear from Cyel closing out the stock.
Incredible recovery by Cruss right there, going high and avoiding the edge guard by Dr. Miami. What?
Killing
Oh
that
my
30?
gosh! Somebody clipped that. Dying that early? Wow. This is a commanding lead for enemies to lovers so far.
What a name.
I also love how 7 Deadly Chimps, like, they're not a Diddy Kong or Donkey Kong either, so it's like, where's that name coming from?
This is looking like a completely different game from the second game.
And you can see that last stock is on their mind. Anytime Cruss is hanging up top, they're going just a little bit higher, being a little more cautious on how they get back down. They don't want Thrupper to kill again.
Oh, yeah. Back throw. Dr. Miami finally taking the first stock off of enemies to lovers. Seems like they're
what a
focusing.
protection.
It seems like they're focusing the Incin actually quite a bit more.
They're able to. They don't have as much space for the R.O.B to camp out, so they know if they annihilate the Incin, R.O.B can't box like Incin does.
R.O.B is down tilt, but you're right. Incin definitely boxes quite a bit better. You know, you have the invincible neutral B, just big aerials.
Wow. Another Thrupper just like that, and they're not going to go for the restock. Yo,
Oh,
yes,
they are restocking. Honestly, it's kind of worth.
Oh no, just hung a little too low right there.
Dr. Miami, unfortunate SD. This is a R.O.B at 0. However, there is 4 stocks to overcome, which is quite the tall order.
Might we call this a gyro in a dream?
This is a gyro in a dream. Want to see you just playing near the ledge. I agree with this. R.O.B can steal stocks at the ledge, so.
In all honesty, right now what I would do is I would just get more resources if I'm Steve. Just turtle out, just get the resources, and then once you have the resources, that's when you go in, that's when you go get your combos. Oh,
they went for the.
Wait a minute! Oh my gosh! The genius of enemies to lovers on full display there. Oh my goodness.
We
Game
just saw
3, just like that. Up B, up B, up B.
Up B to up B. That's a Build-A-Bear combo. I've never seen anything like that.
Forget Build-A-Bear. We're going right back to the Legos right here. You're building that one piece by piece.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we know that they put in a lot of work ahead of time. I can't imagine they ever got the chance to practice that one.
That was made up on the spot.
I had to be.
That was
maybe they
incredible.
labbed that out on like a triplat. Maybe they labbed that on like Battlefield. But on small Battlefield? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
I've never seen anything like that before. That was crazy.
Wow. Now, that's a combo I want to see. I want them to run that back. That was incredible. Oh my goodness.
I think 7 Deadly Chimps is going to go far in this bracket, though. We're definitely going to see them again.
Oh yeah, I mean, they are actually, yeah, I mean, they're up to the winner's semis already, so already doing a good job. And I was about to say we're going to see them up here soon, but that's actually not the case, because up next we're actually seeing 2 of our previous teams on stream, the Lonely Rats and Thesaurus. Now, if you're Lonely Rats, are you going to keep it up with the double DeeDeeDee, or are you going to go back to your mains?
I think they're going to go double DeeDeeDee.
We'll see. Here's another X factor I think will play some precedent over here. How do Wilsondo and XLNC both feel respectively in the Yoshi Ditto? I know XLNC overall feels solid in the Yoshi Ditto. What about Wilsondo?
That's strange. I honestly can't speak for the Yoshi Ditto, especially since you have 2 other players that are going to be constantly interfering with them. You know, trying to save their teammates, potentially taking stocks if, you know, their teammates at a low %. So I don't think we're really going to see a Yoshi versus Yoshi 1v1, simply because there's just too many outside factors.
That could be the case. Or can we argue, okay, it's Yoshi versus Yoshi, literally the same character. They cancel each other out. Does this then become a matchup of Robin versus who Shard chooses to play?
I think if Shard stays DeeDeeDee, it would be Absolute's favor. I mean, the Robin is quite good against the heavies.
Now, I am not a betting man, but I would be willing to bet all the money in my wallet that if XLNC doesn't go DeeDeeDee, Shard will not go DeeDeeDee. We could see another Dreamland character. Like, we could see Meta Knight come out. I've seen the Shard Meta Knight, and it's solid.
I think a double Meta Knight would be really funny, especially after double DeeDeeDee.
Oh, it is? Yeah, no, sorry, I lied.
It could end up being that way, but really only time will tell.
Oh, yeah. So Lonely Rats versus Thesaurus. I don't think Thesaurus is changing from the Robin Yoshi. That looked very practiced, and it had a very strong game plan that they were working with. Same with Lonely Rats with the double DeeDeeDee.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, like, they answered my questions early on. Is, does Wilsondo know how to play with Robin? That answer seems to be a yes. They had the game plan down packed. So as long as they can stick to their game plan, Yoshi can go in there and go brawl, and Robin can lay back and stock tank. They're gonna do good.
I've noticed for a lot of these charge characters, you generally have like a brawler, like me Brawler or Yoshi go in, while you know Steve mines their materials, Robin charges that neutral beat to get a better version of Thunder. It's a very potent combo.
Oh yeah, but then in that same breath as well, when cornered, Absolute knows the way to get out. I mean, how many times did we see drop ledge Nosferatu there? Because that's a resource that honestly a lot of people just forget about. Because 3 Nosferatus and the tome is done. And that's the longest recovering tome too.
So the thing with Nosferatu is it restores health based on your HP and your opponent's HP. So
Yeah,
it's actually
magnifies or
plus-
shrinks.
Yeah, plus stock count. So it's like a really complicated formula the game uses for it. I know at max it can heal 40. So
Which is incredible.
yeah. So
Of course, you're going to be at like 200 when that happens.
So theoretically, I doubt we'll ever see this. It could theoretically heal like over 100 in a stock.
You know what I think could be the best use of Nosferatu here? What if, hypothetically, we do see XLNC's Yoshi, they're using their double jump to recover, the Nosferatu command grab intercepts the jump. Because Robin will certainly be able to recover. Depending on where and what angle, Yoshi maybe not.
Well, I think the Nosferatu is useful because it holds you in place. It's like a grab, but you can't really mash escape it as fast. So,
Well, no, there's some gravity involved. I mean, if you Nosferatu in the air, you do come back down to earth. But if there's no ground, you just keep falling.
oh, if he grabs an opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if it's grounded, first, let's
Yeah.
just use that as a thought experiment. You can like smash attack it. It's like grabbing someone with a normal grab.
Oh yeah.
It's just a very good move to have.
Plus, like, if you time things out perfectly with your resource, when you lose the tome, that's a hidden way to cover your own behind. Because they could be charging up a smash attack thinking they have a free one. They get nudged by that. All of a sudden, you've turned the tables on them.
Yeah, there's also always the possibility of Bayo, which would just ruin everything we've just talked about. But
I really don't think we're going to see Bayo in doubles.
I don't think so either. The person most likely to use Bayo in doubles was Cyel, and we saw Steve. So, oh, it seems we're going double Yoshi. Oh no,
It is Yoshi Brawler.
it seems like we're going mains here. So it's Yoshi Brawler.
I'm actually a little shocked I'm seeing Brawler instead of Mario over here, because Yoshi Mario is an incredible duo.
Shard's been going a lot of Brawler recently, I've heard.
He has. I would argue if the season were to end today, like, he would be Brawler,
Oh yeah.
like, on there, and like Mario would be the secondary. Plus, another advantage here too is, again, I mean, both people know how to play with Yoshi. They also know how to play against the Yoshi too. So we're gonna have a lot of knowledge here on display.
Yeah, so we're seeing quite a bit of scrapping here, actually. Like, it's pretty chaotic. And now it's finally sort of separating into these 1v1s. And so we have Yoshi versus Brawler and Yoshi versus Robin.
Oh, there
the
goes the
forearm.
forearm. One dead.
Killing
And just the one. The Yoshi's lived.
So the beautiful thing about Thoron is that while it's kind of just okay in singles, in doubles it's actually quite good because it pierces,
Yes.
which is really important.
Hits the whole lobby. But now,
Yep.
can Yoshi armor through it, though? We didn't quite
Well.
get to see it there, unless it did intercept a double jump. And plus, another thing to keep in mind as well, and even though this is a 2v2 right now,
Oh, going for the dare.
Shard
up B.
Absol-ute has been an incredibly close matchup in recent tournaments, especially in this matchup in particular.
Yeah, I think Yoshi actually has quite a few things to deal with me, Brawler. The double jump armor really helps to escape the ladder combos.
Just when you think you have Shard cornered, though, they're going to pull something out of their back pocket, and you're going to be like, ah, I forgot about that. And bam, there goes the stock. Speaking of stocks, Brawler down to their final stock right here.
An absolute stock tanking. Look, they're still at 3.
How about that? Even on small battlefield.
So the funny thing about Brawler is that outside of like their specific confirms and back air or up smash,
There's the Nosferatu we were talking about.
it's healed. It healed like 20%.
Now he definitely lives one more hit, unless it's just the big meaty claw.
Oh, absolute accidentally killing their teammate. It doesn't matter that much because it's like fairly even now. Actually, that did matter.
Yeah, we're even in stocks, not quite even in percentage though. And weight is, I want to say, is overall equal across the board here, so we'll see what ends up happening.
Yeah, Wilsondo is putting in quite a bit of work
Wow!
here.
Wow,
amazing
excellency!
X-guard.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Jab
On your own
forward
kind?
air?
Come on!
Wow, what a combo.
Wow! They also did that at the 2 different ledges. She said, you know what, I'm going to get an edge guard at this ledge, then I'm going to hop over this ledge, let me go get another.
Yeah, absolute down to their final stock. Those 2 stocks just got blitzed through. They started, that was really good mid-match adaptation, you know, focusing the R.O.B. in.
Oh my gosh.
Confirms the,
Against their own teammate.
yeah. So the reason why Absolute did that down B is because it actually has full body intangibility on startup.
It
so
does.
you can force a whiff. It's pretty fun.
This is where we talked about resource management a lot in game 1. This is where this will come into play. If you ever lose your win book, you are in trouble.
Yeah, of course. We're seeing you know, Absolute fighting for their life. Not giving up this game.
Oh,
Yeah, if you
the
hold
rapid jab
out,
didn't quite kill.
if you hold out, like, SD. Yeah, if you hold out on like the wind jab specifically, it actually kills later than the fire one.
Well, it kills at a different angle too. Like if that was on platform, that kills because that's an upwards. Whereas
for
if
sure.
you gentlemen's that and you're facing ledge, you have the stock right there. Especially they ended up at 180.
Yeah, it was just an unfortunate position.
But it's all good because game 1 ends up going to the Lonely Rats, which is surprising because if you watch just the first minute of that match, you were like, you know what, the Source, they really have this matchup on lock. Then Robin lost her first stock. Then XLNC went crazy off stage. And then the tables turned in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, XLNC was playing very well that game. They really turned the tides around and just secured some very clutch edge guards to take out that game.
Very clutch for sure.
All right, so we're seeing a music counter pick probably. Ice Cream Island.
It's an okay song. I'm more of a gourmet race brawl guy personally, but
I see. We're not seeing any character picks. It seems everyone's very certain in who they're choosing.
I don't think the characters themselves were the problem. It's just play style adjustment.
Yeah,
The Lonely Rats adjusted on the fly. The Source couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, absolute stocks just they got deleted in the span of like 30 seconds. Just shows how volatile doubles can be.
We blinked and they were gone.
Yep.
Meanwhile, game 2 over here, a slight stock advantage for Thesaurus right now, but
Oh,
I'd say
Yoshi
slight
dying off the
because
top from
just
that.
like that, Yoshi is dead. And I'm not talking excellency.
I think if Shard B reversed that, actually probably would have connected. Oh,
Oh
the
my
dare!
gosh, what
The
a reach
weight
Shard.
on the
Oh my
dare.
goodness. These people have families.
Okay, double jump armoring out of XLNC's up air. Meanwhile, we have our own little,
Yoshi match.
yeah. I think having a command grab like that Brawler side B is just so good in doubles. You just jump into the chaos there and you get quite a bit of damage for it. It's like 22 a pop.
Oh my gosh, another one.
Shard just killed their teammate.
Which is unfortunate, but they still got another one.
Wilsondo also taking out XLNC's first stock. That's honestly pretty funny. I think.
How many Thrupa kills have we seen so far? Oh my god.
Oh, this footstool into read roll up smash.
I was going to say great reaction by Wilsondo, but even better by Shard there. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just doing a beautiful tech to get up smash.
Shard is really embracing their sixth sense right now, predicting every move before they happen and punishing the proper way.
Yeah, Shard is really putting in work this game.
Oh, I didn't realize that Nosferatu snapped ledge like that.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, that's actually really helpful.
I just saw Brawler, neutral B, armor through all of Arcfire. Do you see that too?
That was incredible.
Yeah,
and then we have an edge guard over here. Doesn't quite catch it, but that's okay. Gentleman doesn't quite catch it.
Absolute going for the up B spike, but misses it. Doesn't get punished for it though. Wilsondo. Oh, XLNC just does not care, and
they both saw red. Oh my gosh, what a combo! And now it's a 3v1, more so like a 2 or a 3 or 1v2.5. XLNC pretty close to dead over here.
Yeah, I think the difference between XLNC and Wilsondo is that Wilsondo's a lot more willing to do these risky down Bs that are getting punished.
and the risky fairs. Oh my gosh, the jab just killed there. Shard, you madman.
They are trying to go for something insane right now. Oh, just waiting for the air dodge. That's GG's. Lonely Rats making their way to winners finals.
Not quite. I think we're in best of 5 territory now. So it's only 2-0. They need one more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we're seeing another game.
Yes, we are in best of 5 territory.
That footstool to up smash was beautiful, though.
There was a whole lot of beautiful in that game, and Shard seemed to be the capitalizer on every single one of them.
Yeah, XLNC was the one who won game 1, but Shard definitely felt like they were putting in work this game, too.
They just had all the reads in the world, which I don't want to discredit Shard. We'll see if they're going to get the same reads game 3 over here.
Did you see the song?
I did not.
It's Megalovania.
Oh boy. You are only buffing Sans here.
Yeah, we're seeing a Luigi counter pick.
Oh, Wilsondo Luigi to Bayo. Wait a minute. Wait. I don't want to capitalize on the characters until we know exactly who's who. So we see Yoshi and Robin.
It seems like they're sticking with their original characters. A little bit of a fake out.
Excellent seeing Shard. That's how you know you have team chemistry right there.
Oh yeah. Shard has been going for these side Bs like crazy at the beginning of the match. Have you noticed?
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, Wilsondo just hitting the forward smash button.
Oh, great down smash. XLNC immediately capitalizing off of it. Shard just crouching and waiting for the Nosferatu to come out. I think Absol-ute and Wilsondo are like very...
Oh my gosh, Excellency. That was a high IQ edge guard right there. And it's not done. Is that the stock? Not quite.
Sticking out with the Yoshi Nair.
Oh! Maybe if they'd gone Nair there, that would have been a different story. Because right now, Wilsondo needs to know.
Shard killing
both of
their... Oh, the taunts are coming out. Oh my gosh.
That's just cool.
It sounds like everyone's
You can hear Absol-ute calling out his plays over the mics over here. we love a gamer who's prepared in the zone, though.
Yeah, Wilsondo getting a spike off the side, though. Really, XLNC is the only one on their third stock still. So
we'll see how long that lasts.
Just a lot of waiting around. Wilsondo just holding up smash there, hoping that Shard would land into it. See, the down B from disadvantage, you're seeing it quite a bit.
I'm seeing a lot of down B. I'm seeing a lot of F smash. I'm also seeing a lot of fair as the aerial option here, which I'd be curious to see if another one could suit Wilsondo a little better.
Ooh, good
Excellent
bair from
catch by Absol-ute. Didn't quite get him though. Excellent catch hitting the right Yoshi though. That was the big win there, and they still close out the stock with Wilsondo up smash.
Was that up smash?
I think so.
It
Was either up smash or up air.
I think it was up air.
Was it up air?
Wilsondo's been using a lot of up air this game.
Oh, XLNC just SD'd, and this is a completely different game now.
Yep. Although Excellency just
Whoa.
kills Wilsondo immediately.
Meanwhile, Shard able to get the edge guard on Robin, and Brawler able to have the better recovery than Robin. Did not think I was going to be saying that this set.
Yeah, that's interesting for sure. Oh, we're gonna see Arcfire into up smash. Arcfire just combos into everything. It's so good.
Oh
was
my
that?
god.
Footstool neutral B?
I don't know if they wanted the footstool or not. That might have been a misinput.
Yeah, that looked like a misinput. We're seeing both Yoshis just up air and back air. It's so funny.
That's what you got to do. The game's the game.
Oh, and Excellency's...
Do we see a thropper? Nope.
Like John Daly, the golfer, he said,
All right. And Shard just choosing to stay in the egg there, and it's now a 2v1 for Wilsondo. Oh boy. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is scary. This is really scary.
Oh my gosh. Shard, that's the wrong one.
Wilsondo trying to keep on the stock. Oh, no up air. Oh, Shard just going for the auto spike.
There's the down B.
Yeah, the down B auto spike is actually kind of good.
No, from Wilsondo.
Oh. Yeah,
They're
down B
going
out of
for something
disadvantage.
cool here, and they get the game.
Well, Wilsondo's been down being out of disadvantage quite a lot, and you see it get punished here.
But hey, it was a good effort throughout. I mean, that was a really up and down game as well, especially like it looked like Lonely Rats had the lead early on. But then Excellency lost their second stock out of nowhere. They SD'd, and all of a sudden it was right back to a close game, and maybe even advantage I Love Fundies, maybe advantage the Source over there. Man, I Love Fundies is who we're seeing next against Enemies to Lovers, who, if you remember a few sets ago, just had an incredible triple up B combo. Alrighty, and here we are in winter semis. Even though we're in the great state of Maine, we have a little bit of a New Hampshire matchup over here, as we have Enemies to Lovers going up against Man I Love Fundies, which we're seeing a whole lot of New Hampshire PR in this matchup.
Oh, yeah. Bigboy and Insignia, that's Bowser and Diddy, right? If I'm correct? Or Palu?
Palu is Bigboy.
Oh, Palu Bowser's such a good team.
But last season, Insignia got second as Wolf.
Oh.
So that could be Wolf Palu, which Palu's just overall not a fun character to have to play against. But then if you also have to think about Wolf and think about being in the right place, right time against Wolf, that becomes a whole lot less fun to deal with.
Palu is also just a very good character in doubles because of three reasons. She has the shield. Both of her shield moves are just very good at basically just creating space in doubles, because you can just dash attack when everyone's attacking each other, and the shield will just beat everything and go through everything. She has up smash, which goes all the way up, as you know.
And two frames at ledge for no reason.
You can throw people, and since up smash goes so high, it doesn't matter the angle. You can just throw them towards Palu, and she'll up smash them, and it'll probably kill.
I believe that.
It's an extremely strong combo.
Well, and also Wolf has so many different, if we end up seeing the Wolf over here, Wolf has so many different ways to get you up in the air and get you into a combo. They definitely have their like go-to tricks, like down throw, dash attack at low percents, but they're by no stretch a one-trick pony.
I know, yeah. Insignia has Wolf, has Bowser. I know Chris Cyel was preparing specifically for Bowser. However, I don't know if we're going to see it now that you told me that Insignia has this wolf. So
They have the wolf. They also have a Corrin as well.
oh,
So there could be a whole lot going on over here. It's really just a matter of what they choose to play.
it's a pretty deep bag of tricks.
Oh, yeah. And even Bigboy, I mean, like you mentioned Diddy Kong. I wouldn't put it past them if they have a Diddy Kong either. I mean,
Yeah.
we know them as a Palu. Who's to say that there's not another character kicking around?
Oh yeah, we could definitely see quite a bit.
All right, so we're seeing the good old Steve Brawler, and we are going to end up seeing Bowser. So we have Bowser Palu on deck.
Everyone is using the Sans Me Brawler. It's so funny.
Well, I think they use I think Cruss and Shard use the same special kit, so
Yeah, there's no
Why
reason to
not?
make a new one. So, Cyel opting for the Steve again. That makes sense. This was the team that they practice combos with, and we're seeing Bowser Palu, which
oh my gosh!
oh, Cruss getting the
All right, I'm calling it now. Insignia's not going Bowser game 2.
really.
I'm calling it right now.
Are you
After
sure?
That, I mean, you just had up tilt, into Steve up tilt, into jump in, into down air. That can't happen again. You're now facing the rest of this game a stock down because of that. Even though they are winning the percent battle right now, you're down a stock, and that's ultimately what matters.
So Palu is pretty much a perfect teammate for Bowser, though. She won't really kill Bowser with her straight hits. However, she will kill the opponent. Oh, what a great down smash read. Just so much coverage there. It's a very big move.
That's another sneaky thing about Palu and doubles is when you think you have everything figured out, there are win boxes you have to calculate for.
Yep. And her Nair and back air are just so strong in the combo off of. Oh, but we're seeing the anvil from Cyel in disadvantage taking out the Palu finally. And this is a little bit more even of a game.
We'll see how Bigboy responds next time, because another trick that Palu has against Steve specifically, down B.
Oh yeah, you
will
can.
will just counter kill Steve.
Yeah, I feel like a Steve on the caliber of Cyel though is pretty ready for it. However, you know, sometimes Steves, they just like to push their iron in disadvantage.
Hey, you know what? You can't
See?
blame them.
That wasn't disadvantage, but it was a very good call out. Okay, we have.
Oh my
See,
God.
there's the up smash.
That comboed off of Bowser Bomber though. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Palu up smash is just the perfect combo ender because as long as they hit that giant white pillar, blue pillar, they die.
That's incredible.
It is one of the best doubles moves. Like that and Revenge are moves that define doubles matches.
Trying to
with-
think of like other like really good, just like top tier double moves just in general.
Block, minecart. Minecart has put in so much work for Cyel this game.
That's almost paying the taxes, I feel like.
Yeah, Cruss losing their stock. Cyel has no mats, but is fighting this 2v1 honestly quite well.
Oh my God.
Forward throw into Bear. Not killing though. Steve is surprisingly heavy. I forget how
They
heavy
ain't
he
living
is.
that one again, I'll tell you that. Really, if I'm Cyel right now, like I need to get Bowser out.
Oh,
I thought they were gonna be able to tech.
I think the block was a little too low too. I think it broke the block. That's why we didn't see it.
That would make sense. Wait, too low? I was at the highest spot possible. That's why we had the purple up top. No blocks ahead for them.
Well, this is a best of 5. You know, there's plenty of games for enemies to lovers to adapt.
Here's the thing though, if they lose though, do they remain lovers or do they go back to enemies?
Oh, that's quite the question. We're staying with Steve Me Brawler. Yeah, it wasn't that bad of a game. It was pretty close the entire way through.
I feel like it got closer though because they got the early stock on Insignia. If you don't get that stock, how close does the game really look?
Yeah,
And
Insignia.
are you going to get that early stock again?
Yeah, Insignia and Bigboy already have stage control pretty much.
Oh, the double cart.
It's like much how you know, Robinson's really good. Bowser's like another pretty staple doubles team, I'd say. Just because they operate in a pretty similar way. Like Palu's going to be doing damage and running away, and Bowser just kills you at 80.
I also feel like Palu has better speed than people give her credit for too. So Bowser has the bulk, Palu has the speed without sacrificing kill power.
Bigboy is only at 44%. They are putting insane work.
They really are. Do you think it's possible we see an attempted Bowser side here?
Yeah, I think if the Steve doesn't work this game, we can potentially see Bayo. However, Insignia told me that they were like practicing for Bayo and everything. Ooh.
The double up smash connecting there. Up air, not quite finishing it off, but both very close to being dead here. And we almost have a 4-stock lead. How about that?
Yeah,
it's a 3-stock now.
This is looking rough.
Right back down to 2, and looks like he's going to stay there for at least a brief second.
Oh, Bowser could die here, but Cyel doesn't finish the combo. So,
if that was Lazer right there, they would have done double jump back air, and that would have closed out the stock right there.
There was like a good like 15 seconds of fighting on the right side of the stage here. Like they finally moved to the left side now. Oh, Cyel getting the kill on Bigboy, but is it early enough? I don't know.
You need an early one on Bigboy here, because Bowser I think is closer to kill percentage than most people would think. I think Brawler has enough kill power to end Bowser now, but Palu, you want Palu out.
Potentially. Insignia has been DIing these Rob to up tilts actually really well. Not Rob, Steve. We're just seeing a lot of more patient play from Cruss and Cyel here, but Bowser down throw off stage, doesn't get grabbed for it.
I think Bigboy wanted the back throw to get the up smash there.
Yeah. I think Cyel and Cruss are just playing way too close to each other. They're hitting each other quite a bit. Which I get helping your teammate, but when Bigboy and Insignia do it, they're not killing each other or putting each other in horrible positions. Like now Cruss is dead, and Cyel has a much worse than first game comeback to make. Oh,
well, Insignia's going to help him out just a little bit.
That's commentator's curse. I just said they weren't killing each other, and now they just did. Oh, went for the bear. Surprised that we didn't see a nair, actually. Because the nair could have done more damage, but they're probably going for like some ping pong combo. No bear. Yeah.
He's just standing there.
Oh. And Bowser gets the roll read with the F tilt. So now Cyel and Cruss have, you know, quite a bit of thinking to do. Do you want to stay these characters?
I mean, even though they've been practicing these characters, there's no way that they have zero synergy if they go back to their core characters.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Falco's a solid character in singles. I feel like Falco's a character that gets a nice little buff in doubles.
Cruss hates playing Falco and dubs. I don't think we're gonna see it. If
Does
anything,
he hate it more than losing?
I don't know. The reason why he goes Falco and dubs is because he doesn't like losing. Doesn't go Falco and dubs is because he doesn't like losing. So everyone just taking some time to think things out. I don't know if they're going PS2 again. Nah. They're going small battlefield.
It looked like there was a whole lot of conversation taking place there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Bayo.
Bayo Rob, okay.
Bayo Rob. So
A heavy and a queenie.
I don't know if I agree with the Rob pick because how are they going to kill Bowser with these characters? Like Bayo can edge guard. I mean, the Bayo's putting in quite a bit of work right now, but
What I think will be a determining factor of this game is how often is Bowser in the air versus how often can Bowser stay on the ground. Against these two characters, I feel like Bowser, you want to stay on the ground.
yeah, I know Cruss is actually quite good at the Rob 0 to deaths. I think after Falco, R.O.B might, or me Brawler. R.O.B is one of Cruss's most played characters.
Oh my gosh. While off stage knocking their own teammate off.
Oh yeah,
Bigboy and Cruss almost had a nice little combo there. Might have closed out Bayo. Bayo is not a super duper heavy character.
The beautiful thing about Bayo is Bayo can stall off stage for like a really long time.
Oh yeah. And perhaps that's where they're going with the Bayo here, is they want to catch
Ooh.
Bowser in
Insignia
recovery.
catching
But
that
instead,
side B.
Bowser catches the read right there.
Yeah, the thing with Bayo is that if you crouch, her ABK will actually whiff on quite a lot.
Really?
Yeah. So right now, it's Cruss had no fuel.
We talked about resource management with Robin. How about just R.O.B though? Some more resources that need to be managed there.
Yeah. This is still pretty doable actually. You know, enemies to lovers just needs to get some edge guards, and R.O.B will live for a long time. So there you go.
Ooh. This is not a great matchup for.
R.O.B dying off the top at 80. This is going.
Yeah, this is not looking very good for enemies to lovers.
Yeah, I just don't think the R.O.B pick was the move in this. I think against Bowser and Palu as a team, R.O.B is just a little too large. Like he gets hit too much.
Well, and also, I mean, since we're talking about New Hampshire PR right here, I mean, Cabello. They see R.O.B all the time. They know how to play against the best R.O.B in the state, so they're going to know how to play against Cruss as well.
Wait, that's how you pronounce that?
Cabello, yep.
I always thought it was Cable Lob.
I'll have to pass that joke to him, because
I swear, that's what I thought it was.
Fun fact, back in college, him and I were actually roommates, and I would purposely call him the wrong gamer tag all the time. Cable Lob.
Cable Lob's a great tag, come on.
It's a nice one for sure. But back to this game right over here. We are almost in a final stock situation. And, oh, not quite.
R.O.B is heavy.
They are heavy. Excellent DI by Cruss.
Oh.
Bayo is not.
Yeah,
And R.O.B ain't that heavy.
That is a terrible position to just be in. That game not going exactly the way that enemies to lovers wanted. And man, I love Fundies, which is Bowser Palu. Honestly, that is a Fundies team. Making it on to winners final.
Yes. Overall, some solid matchups. Some back and forth action early on. And we see why they wanted to stick it out game 2 over there. They really wanted to maintain with those characters right there as much as they could. But at the end of the day, it just didn't work out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we saw that in game 3 over there. Insignia and Bigboy really taking over as the game progressed.
Yeah. So who are we seeing now? We're probably seeing.
Looks like we're seeing Thesaurus and 7 Deadly Chimps. Which is actually a matchup. I was going to say I thought we saw that earlier, but I don't think we did. No, because Thesaurus lost to the Lonely Rat, and then before that, Enemies to Lovers beat 7 Deadly Chimps.
Yeah.
So we're bound to have a fun one over here. And just taking a look at the rest of the bracket over here, it's looking like for our top 8, our teams in no particular order are going to be the Lonely Rats, Thesaurus, Enemy to Lovers, Man I Love Frundies, Punch Buggy, 7 Deadly Chimps, hashtag Camel Mode, and Big Guys. With Punch Buggy and Big Guys securing 7th place for each of them, which they also both lost 2-1 in their final set.
Yeah, a lot of close games this bracket.
Oh yeah, Punch Buggy, Scotch Bonnet, Insect. It will be a very deadly team. And then 7 Deadly Chimps of Donke, Dr. Miami closing them out. And then let's see here, who do we have on Big Guys? As we never got to see them on the stream either. So Big Guys. Oh, we have Cercia and Mr. Business and Work. How about that?
Those are big guys. They play K-Roll and DK.
DK. That would have been a good one to be Enemies to Lovers.
Yeah, that could have been something like Mortal Enemies, or yeah, as you said, Enemies to Lovers would have worked.
Right. The Conga Club, something like that.
Yeah. There's a lot of naming opportunities with that particular team.
Oh yeah. But honestly, I think what won them over there is just like the bond that they share both in the game and outside the game. They've spent plenty of hours together, and that's what really led them to the 7th place finish. So major kudos to those two for capitalizing on their opportunity.
Oh, for sure. So, who do we have now? We have Thesaurus versus 7 Deadly Chimps. So that is, if I remember correctly, Absol-ute and
Wilsondo. Wilsondo, yep.
Wilsondo. And then Donke and Dr. Miami. So this is going to be a very fun one. We're going to have pretty chaotic one, actually. Wilsondo really goes in there with Yoshi. And
yeah. We're going to be seeing a whole lot of swing in this match. Probably not a lot of shield. We're going to see a whole lot of swinging, though.
Well, if Donke plays Bowser, maybe we could see a shield and maybe an up B out of shield, but other than that.
Maybe. We will need to see for sure. Alrighty. Man, looks like we're getting the teams brought on over here right now. On paper, taking everyone's like ranking and PR ranking aside over here, just the matchup over here. I mean, we're gonna see Incinaroar Yoshi versus either R.O.B Incin or Bowser Incin.
There's so many Bowsers in this state. It's actually really funny.
There really are. So yeah, I mean, on paper, it's really a battle of the heavies, and then how well can R.O.B stay out of trouble?
Pretty much.
But incorporating the play styles, I mean, Dr. Miami, we talked about how they do an excellent job getting the reads. What kind of reads are they going to be able to get in this matchup?
So, R.O.B could stay out of trouble, but against R.O.B, R.O.B definitely could just run in on Robin and mash down tilt and be a very big nuisance.
Yeah, I feel like if R.O.B doesn't have one of their lost resources on hand, so like a lost tome or lost Levin sword, if they don't have one of those on hand, how can R.O.B answer to Gyro? Or the question is, can they?
They don't. As someone who's played a lot of Robin, I can tell you, it's it can be rough. We could see a Bayo counter pick though, because Bayo does very well into R.O.B.
I believe that.
It's really bad actually.
What about Bayo Instant though? Because here's another X factor to keep in mind here. Dr. Miami knows how to play as and against Bayo very well. So if you go Bayo, you may be giving Dr. Miami a little bit more of a personal edge here.
Yeah, I don't know if Bayo's... You're right. It depends on how the Bayo plays, because Bayo players can differ pretty greatly in play style. So, you know, they all have their own preferred combos. They all play neutral differently. However, I do think we're going to see Robin. Yep. Robin Yoshi, and then Bowser Incin. I really do not like that Incin green skin.
What do you mean? That's an instant skin that I usually use when I play the character. It's like Shrek.
It looks... Yeah, that's why I don't like it. It looks a little uncanny.
What's wrong with Shrek?
Nothing. It just looks strange, you know? Actually, you know, maybe it's a strategic pick because they blend in with PS2. That's real ahead of the... outside of the box thinking there.
I'm willing to bet there were other reasons behind the green team pick there. I will say, when I play doubles with Dr. Miami, though, we're always the red team, which did a little bit crit my style because I usually don't play the red skin of Falcon. I usually play the golden skin. And they also usually play the golden skin of Incin as well.
Absol-ute has yet to take damage. Oh, now they did. But that was pretty wild for first odd.
I feel like it's been a common theme where Absol-ute just stays out of trouble and they just don't take damage early on. Oh my gosh! What a counter edge guard by Absol-ute there.
Yeah, that reversal is very good. That a Bowser stock means quite a lot in doubles.
That was so cool how the Nosferatu got interrupted there, but Bowser kept the purple glow. That was so cool.
Oh yeah.
It's also a shame that there's not a purple Bowser skin because I feel like that would go hard.
Oh, Wilsondo, I've noticed, is just very willing to throw out these down Bs.
I mean, if they work, they work.
They are working. Currently,
What an edge guard attempt over there by Donke, and then what a follow-up to kill their own teammate.
yeah, this game's, so far I'd say it's actually fairly even. 85 on Bowser's. It could be 0 on a lot of other characters.
Yeah, but it's Yoshi we're talking about. Yoshi can edge guard Bowser into oblivion just like that, and then when you get past that, Robin says bye-bye.
Yep. Oh, and Yoshi edgeguarding Dr. Miami. Wilsondo with the Nairs. The Nair is just such a good edgeguarding tool. Lasts forever. It sends out a pretty gross angle, too.
Oh my gosh, how about the combo here by Absol-ute, getting a clean 0 to 60 on instant.
Yeah. Using that Robin up tilt to its fullest degree, that's probably Robin's best tilt. It actually combos and does something.
I see Thoron.
Yep, Thoron is a pretty good disruptive move. I think we'll see it here. Yep. Going for the up B edge guard, doesn't land it.
Bowser surprisingly protects himself when they recover.
Wilsondo just trying to force their way in with these down Bs. Gets punished this time for it.
Oh my gosh. Dr. Miami had the lead there, but they ended up going the other way. Oh my gosh, what is happening? What is happening?
Oh, an errant up B from Absol-ute could be the end of everything. They've been stuck on the side here. Dies to...
They need the stock here. Wait a minute, it's a 1v1 now. Does Absol-ute get the hit, or do we see Donke go crazy?
This is a Rage Bowser. Oh, but goes for the
re-grab.
re-grab and Robin down smash, catching that.
Robin down smash catches everything.
That move is kind of wild.
It even catches the kid in class who's cheating but does a good job of it.
Pretty much. The animation goes in front of Robin, yet it hits behind. It's so strange.
Plus it just lingers too.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it's interacted before, like it still just lingers. Like of all the moves in the game, like that's probably one of the last ones you want to parry.
Yeah, it's it lingers in the same way that Palutena up smash does, and I think that just makes it a very good doubles move. It just has very good coverage, and that's what you want in doubles, because you just want a big hitbox that lasts a while to throw out.
Right. Plus you want to think about where the coverage is as well, where obviously two different sides of the spectrum. Palu is literally a vertical column, whereas Robin, I mean, you're just covering the ledge, and if you try to recover at the wrong time or in the wrong way like Bowser did there, you're cooked.
Yeah, it would have killed Bowser a lot earlier than 140. So we're seeing a counter pick here. I think I just saw Town and City get selected. This is very much so a Robin runaway stage. I don't know if I agree with it though, because Incin will kill you at 30 on this stage. The side blast zones are very close.
Well, that's where I think the 7 Deadly Chimps chose to go here is they said, you know what, you guys live too many attacks that you shouldn't have over there. We want to close out the stocks when we deserve them.
Yeah.
It's my stocks to close out, and I want them now.
Bowser's at 85 already. Just got arc fire laddered, and sometimes, you know, you're Bowser, you're big. Frame 4 air dodge, you're just combo food. You're gonna eat that.
Yeah, you are a big body.
Oh,
and the down smash catches again.
Absol-ute putting in quite a bit of work here.
That is a big egg.
Yeah, Yoshi down air is like the perfect move to catch that with too. It does so much damage.
It'll be interesting to see how Absol-ute uses Arc Thunder as they take the stock over there with the Nair, which, by the way, disgusting move when Levin Sword is out. That angle that sends out is so unfair.
Oh, Yoshi getting the edge guard. Wilsondo, sorry, it's such a...
It's a tricky one. You're good. You're good. You're doing great.
Hard tag to pronounce. Getting the fair edge guard there. Just doing some tricky movement, trying to stay alive. Still got 3 stocks. This game is pretty dominantly in their favor. That air roll
Hey, egg roll actually kind of goes crazy in doubles, especially
Yeah, I was
if
gonna
you know
say-
the input, you can get a free shield break. with
Yeah, that's on platform though.
it. Or on ledge, I feel like.
Yeah, it's just on any ledge.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely a better move to use in dubs than in singles. In singles, that move is pretty much only for, you know, shield break setups.
It's unquestionably Yoshi's worst move in that stage. What an edge guard there by Yoshi, closing out Bowser. Robin still has not lost their first stock, and
The arc fires are coming out at ledge.
here we go.
Up air? Yeah. Doesn't connect though. We have an egg into arc thunder.
Dr. Miami's in trouble right here. They're throwing out the moves because they know that they just need something to connect.
Yeah, 3 stocks on Absol-ute and 2
Oh.
on Wilsondo. This has been a very dominant game in their favor. If
That's game right there.
just an F smash, that was very one-sided. We might see potentially the R.O.B come out from Donke again. It's very possible.
I think
We
we're going
could
to
see
see the
Bayo.
I don't think we'll see the Bayo from Dr. Miami. I feel confident saying that the R.O.B will come out for.
Yeah, Bayo has looked
Donke.
quite fragile in dubs. When Cyel pulled it out, it didn't really do what I think they wanted it to do.
Right. Oh, and also, like, I feel like Yoshi Bayo is not a fun one for Bayo either. So we want to keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, Yoshi can just double jump through a lot of Bayo combos and not care about ABK. It's very awkward. As for stages, I'm thinking PS2 again. Yep.
So here's the important one. Song choice. The gliding battle. Okay, that's valid. That's a valid song.
Yeah, we're seeing the R.O.B.
Yeah.
R.O.B Ensign.
I hope Dr. Miami doesn't know which skin to go. Because they usually go the yellow orange one.
Yeah. Green Ensign and green R.O.B is something. I don't think I've ever seen a R.O.B player use the green skin as like their main tournament skin.
I've seen it a handful of times before.
It's very rare.
It's a solid skin.
Oh yeah. I think oh
my
going
God.
for the tear already.
We're coming out swing.
Yeah, this R.O.B is boxing.
I mean, that's what Donke does really well. They have an incredible combo game, and they get some combos that you really wouldn't think about in practice. Meanwhile, the Revenge Darkest Lariat into the Nair closes out Robin. Robin's already lost as many stocks as they did game 1. Not game 2, though. They didn't lose any.
So we have Donke, just hanging back, letting Dr. Miami handle everything. Gyro.
What in the world was that interaction above the Pokeball there? What in the world?
Oh, see, there's Instant revenging off the Gyro, and that's why this combo is such a good combo. Because R.O.B just shoots it out, and as long as the enemy doesn't pick it up, Instant gets a free revenge.
Yep.
And Gyro on the ground, I think it does 5% when you run into it. So like you're getting actually a pretty decent revenge off of that. So we have just a ledge situation, Absol-ute dying off of that.
Revenge trading with Levin Sword. As great as Levin Sword is, it cannot be Revenge that consistently. I'm also loving the recovery mix-ups by Dr. Miami here. Going for the Revenge a little higher sometimes to mix things up.
Oh yeah, but now we have Thoron, hoping to potentially get like a Thoron snipe.
That was almost insane.
Hitting their own teammate. Now R.O.B is edge guarding. However, the Yoshi Dare taking it and the up air. That's a great play from Wilsondo. That actually really brought the game back.
That covered a lot of different options over there. But here we go. We have R.O.B on Yoshi right here.
Yep. Oh, the bear.
Oh,
Almost gets it
going
there.
for the home run. Instead, a base hit and knocked him in.
A little bit late on the timing there. Instant neutral B, just great get off me tool. Gets the revenge on the L Thunder.
How about Wilsondo with these nairs? The change of mindset from fair to nairs really doing favors here for Yoshi.
Yeah, I think part of it is that Yoshi fair is slow. Oh, the up throw getting it for Donke. Yoshi fair is quite slow, so Rob can oftentimes get like his own fair or nair there before Yoshi even swings.
I believe that.
So
meanwhile, how many times has Dr. Miami gotten revenge this game? Oh my goodness, they just keep coming.
Yeah, it's very easy for Incin to revenge in doubles. It's why he's so good in doubles. That and a Alolan Whip. Oh, now we have a 2v1 situation. Wilsondo's on the ledge.
Yeah, we're gonna see a game 4.
Potentially.
No, we're gonna see a game 4. You can book it.
It depends if Wilsondo kills Donke here.
We are going to see a game 4.
I don't want to comment. Oh my god, the footstool is so funny. Oh yeah, the up air taking it. Oh no,
not
great DI from Wilsondo, but final hit of up air. You saw Yoshi down B go through it earlier. Not this time because the final hit of up air is actually significantly more disjointed than the previous ones.
It's also just stronger too. With that being a multi-hit move, usually the final hit of those is the strongest. So.
Yeah.
A little bit of a power outage as well.
It's an aerial, so it won't clank.
Plus, like in the air as well. I mean, like aerial interactions are just a whole nother ball game. It could honestly be a college course, depending on what the interactions are. But for the first time since we've reached the top 8 territory, we have entered a game 4.
Yeah. I'm excited. It's been 3-0s for the most part, so
a little bit more of a tighter competition here, and I'm all for it because especially in the early matchups, we saw a lot of best of 3s go the full 3.
yeah.
So we'll see if this one can go the full 5, and more so if we can see the reverse 3-0 after the character switch.
This Rob's putting in a lot of work that the Bowser wasn't. Like, it was staying alive longer. It was fighting Absol-ute definitely a lot better.
A lot better for sure. But even still, I mean, like, we've seen close games.
Yeah, these are not by any means, you know, stomping.
I mean, game 2 was a bit of a stomping. Robin didn't lose a sock. That one was a stomping. But game 1 and 3 were definitely closer games.
Rob, you know, new character. It's going to take some time to adjust to that. We're going to see what happens in this game 4 on small battlefields.
Now, I'm curious about this pick here because I feel like at the end of the day, Robin wants space. Robin wants to be able to move around. And as the name suggests, small battlefield, you don't have a lot of space to do that with. But either way, here we are. And overall, it's an even game so far. Nothing super crazy other than a down air like that from Dr. Miami. What a read.
Yeah, Dr. Miami's reads with these revenges and down airs and side Bs has just been so good.
So far, I would argue Dr. Miami has been the MVP of the match. And what about the Darkest Lariat movement there? Getting just out of the way of Yoshi fair, and Yoshi pays the price, gets killed by Rob.
Yeah, Yoshi got nair side beat by Rob. That's sometimes you just gotta hold that one.
What an interception there by Absol-ute.
Yeah, going for a
No
tricky
left
little ledge setup there versus Donke. Oh, the side B.
I respect it. I respect
Yeah, that was
it,
a good side B.
especially no Levin sword. He knew that he could go for that a little bit more safely.
So against Ramn's up B, since there's no hitbox on the way up, Rob side B will always beat it. So you can just kill a lot of no hitbox recovery characters with Rob side B like that off stage. Yoshi's the exception. He has a double jump armor.
For sure. Oh, no tech and no stock for Donke.
But immediately coming with the down throw.
Yo, how about the clank lag from Yoshi over there, just interacting with a lariat up tilt, or a revenge up tilt, right?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, this took me a while to like really conceptualize and understand, but Incinaroar's up smash, it's actually cross jump.
Donke just down smashed 3 times in a row. Yeah.
Hey, the definition of crazy is trying the same thing again and expecting a different result.
Well,
but hey, sometimes crazy wins games, as we see a 2-stock lead here for the green team.
Oh yeah. Down smash, spot dodge, down smash is the Wi-Fi special. I see like every Wi-Fi Rob do that. It's really funny. I didn't expect it to work offline, but you know, you always get surprised.
Hey, you know what? In doubles, sometimes you carry some Wi-Fi traits. Oh my gosh, I thought Donke was gonna go for the down air there. That would have been insane.
Oh, the up tilt dropping on Yoshi, but Wilsondo not really able to get a punish from that.
Down tilt into gyro. It's almost down air there. That would have been insane.
Yeah, Dr. Miami now has
You can't shield poke Yoshi, but you can break it.
Ooh, that was such a good. Donke really wants his edge guard.
He really does. He needs to be careful though, because the more he goes for that, I mean, he missed a tech on Elwin earlier. We don't want to see that happen again. Okay.
Good bear call out.
And then the up smash, because why not?
Yeah, looks like Rob's doing a little celebration.
Why not? Meanwhile, we are into game 5 over here. How about that? Just to really set the stage for what's at stake over here. The loser is out and gets 5th place. The winner moves on to loser semis over here, and we'll play the winner of the next set that we see on stream here. Well, it's just a preview for that. That'll be Enemies Lover versus #Camel Mode. We're going to get the run back of the double Bowser, which that'll be a fun one to see in action.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Battle. Robin, Incinaroar. Rob. Yoshi.
Already, and here we are into game 5. We see the Rob Incin versus the Robin Yoshi back on small battlefield. Oh my gosh.
Fire.
I thought that was going to be a forward air spike by Wilsondo. That would have been insane from Arc Thunder into forward air like that.
So right now, even though there's a % lead from the green team, they technically have stage control right now. Oh,
Yeah.
Wilsondo down B.
You also
That's what I'm
have to
gonna
keep in
start
mind
calling
weight
it.
as well, because, I mean, the green team, they are some heavy boys. I don't know who's heavier between the two, but Rob and Incin are definitely the 2 heaviest of the 4 characters on screen right now.
We're seeing Gyro put up a fight against these characters.
Oh, a little bit too early on the cross chop. The momentum didn't stop, and there goes Incin for the first stock.
Yep.
All right. And up air catches Yoshi, and stock-wise, we're even again. Percent-wise, blue team does have the edge so far.
Seeing a high recovery. Oh, but Wilsondo catches it with the nair.
But they make it back. How about that? Meanwhile, on the other side, we have Robin actually doing a decent job of boxing with Incin.
Did you just see the
my
footstool
gosh.
forward air? I mean, Wilsondo managed to get out there and get a kill, but that was something.
Oh, if
That was really good.
Dr. Miami doesn't have the jump, that could have been a tricky situation.
Okay, Absol-ute getting Rob off stage. It seems like Absol-ute and Wilsondo really have adapted this game and are playing really well around Gyro.
We'll see here. I mean, Incin's definitely at kill percent. Rob almost there, but now I would say they're at kill percent.
This is an
But
instant
instead,
with rage.
It's Robin losing the stock,
Oh, but Absol-ute was only on their first stock.
and Thoron is online again. Now they're going to hang on to this for dear life, though.
Yeah, Thoron's honestly quite a bit more threatening in doubles than it is in singles.
And I was honestly shocked to see the Thoron come out there because of all the characters. Yoshi was almost the one who died. If Yoshi loses the stock next here, this could be a completely different ball game. He will be who loses the next stock.
Yeah, I'm seeing green team kind of has just been pushed into the corner here, but Donke finally getting out.
Oh my gosh, what a read by Dr. Miami, catching the double jump, and Yoshi goes bye-bye.
That was very clutch, but Wilsondo using the invincibility from the Angel Plat to get that down B. Oh, Donke going for a bit of an early side B. Definitely playing a little bit more nervous now. It seems like green team's really trying to make a play.
I mean, they kind of have to. It's a 3v1 stock-wise right now.
Yeah, this is
Donke
doable.
needs to be playing the safest Rob that they've ever played in their life. Meanwhile, Absol-ute just over there tomahawking with
the gyro.
That's why.
Having Rob fight Yoshi without gyro is quite rough. It's one of the few tools that Rob has to.
Oh my gosh, the combo off their own gyro. That could have been insane.
This is a rough position for Rob to be in. Oh, but
Excellent
misses
job hanging
that.
on to the jump.
Oh,
And
but the shield
that is
break.
going to be game, set, match. How about that? We almost saw the reverse 3-0, but instead, Thesaurus hangs on, beats the 7 deadly chimps, and moves on to loser semis.
Beautiful adaptation from them. They definitely clutched up at the end there.
It's a really close one. I mean, you saw the adaptation from 7 deadly chimps over there. They changed characters, and it seemed to really be working, but then by game 5, Thesaurus figured it out and was able to close out, finish business. So kudos to them. Kudos to both teams. That was a fun set to watch.
Oh yeah, it was. That was definitely our closest match of the day.
Oh yeah. Well, who's to say that we don't have closer coming on up over here. As we're waiting for the next set of teams to come on over here, major shout out to VGBootCamp for hosting us today. We are honored to be here today and display some of our best talent on stream.
Yeah, we've had honestly some really good matches on stream, especially this past one with the game 5. Just barely preventing that reverse 3-0.
Oh yeah, and I mean just in general, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of close matches. I mean, just loosely looking at the bracket, I think I'm seeing more 2-1s than I am 2-0s.
Yeah, it just goes to show how close in skill everyone is up here. We're seeing some pretty high-level gameplay.
We really are. And then we are moving into our next losers quarters matchup right over here. The winner of this will get to play the Source, the team that we just saw win over 7 deadly chimps. And we have some of our old friends, enemies to lovers, and hashtag camel mode.
It's more Bowser.
A whole lot of that coming into play.
I
here.
swear, Maine and New Hampshire are like Bowser land. There's
Definitely Maine. I mean, we have plenty of Bowsers up over here. New Hampshire, I know we have Insignia. Who else do we have in New Hampshire that's a Bowser?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not from New Hampshire. Maine is for sure Bowser land. It's like 4 or 5 Bowsers in bracket right now.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding. I mean, we had some fun sets overall.
Team battle. Bowser. Brawler.
Alrighty, and as predicted, we see the double Bowser happening over here, and we are going to see Cruss going me Brawler. But are we going to see the Cyel Steve again? As I am being joined on the mic by somebody who we actually just saw won the last set, the one and only Absol-ute. Absol-ute, how are we doing?
I'm doing grand, and as you mentioned, winning that last set is probably to blame for that. I'm feeling great. Very scary set.
Oh yeah, I mean, you guys got up early, they made an adjustment, and it looks like they had you guys cornered, but then you found the solution on game 5 over here.
Oh, it's crazy. Just don't get cheesed by Incinaroar is the golden rule. And I think the same thing's going to apply in this game because if I look at all 3 of the characters on my screen, 4 even, and I see cheese galore. I'm just looking and I'm seeing people dying to stuff that should never happen.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you also have to think though, I mean, think about all the cheese that Steve can have too.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
Steve knows what's going on most of the time. Does everyone else playing know what Steve's about to do? Probably not.
It's something that just as the game has developed, people see more and more. Although Hot and Lazer have been away from the game for a little bit, so they may not be as prepared. I know Lazer dabbled.
my gosh.
Lazer dabbled in Steve for a little bit, but still susceptible to stuff like that. Luckily, not losing the stock for it be a wicked way to lose your first stock and a good way to lose morale.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Just holding down smash? Yunghothot, what the heck?
It's a good idea. I think Brawler's get-up attack is too stubby to hit that, so there was no option there. Everything was covered.
As solid as the character is, one flaw is the get-up attack.
I think the funniest thing about Bowser in doubles is just seeing. You never see the falling hitbox on Flying Slam come into play, but oh my god! And he spaced it! Wow! Lazer didn't get hit by that. That's incredible. Brutal.
These two definitely have experience together, but I didn't know they had experience like that.
Oh no!
Wow.
These are like the 2 musketeers right here. These two know how to play this game. They know how to cheese and how the other one wants to cheese.
For sure.
I understand calling it cheese is downplaying a little bit. They are good players, but man, is it scary to get Bowser. All right, and then a clean up on that. Back to a roughly even game. Still, it is with some advantage for #camel mode today.
I mean, it's an even game stock-wise, but percent-wise, definitely camel mode advantage, because we're also talking about Bowser, the heaviest character in the game.
Yeah, his percent needs to be a little higher, and another just raw down smash. I think that was extended off the crafting table.
See, but like, that was a mistake kill there, because that down smash wasn't supposed to hit Brawler. That was supposed to hit Steve.
Really?
Yes, 100%.
Well, it doesn't matter. Strong kill move,
But then
don't burn.
the craft table extension ends up costing Steve's team.
Yeah. Not something you think about when you're selecting your character for doubles. Oh, you know, maybe these random things will cause hitbox extensions. No, not
Oh
on
my
mine.
gosh, the tech off of there.
Oh, if there was an up smash, it was obviously occupied with Steve, but that could have been a crazy combo. The advantage of playing doubles with someone else who's playing your main is you know all the angles that the moves send at, so you're more than ready to combo off of stuff.
Oh yeah. Plus, like, Bowser's a good character in singles. I feel like heavies in general just get a buff in doubles because they don't die.
100%. Ganondorf is not bottom in the game in doubles, and neither is Mac even, just because there's so many easier ways to get those raw kill moves in there. And of course,
Oh my
living
gosh,
long is
the
good.
Phantom Stool to get out of Rapid Jab there. Wow.
I just need to get out of there. Is that a combo off of the up B? Not quite.
1 up tilt, 2 up tilt, 3, 4,
Choosing the down
5,
throw to be
6, 7, 8.
He's swiping at her.
Yunghothot is a gamer of culture. Don't
You're
let anyone
right.
tell you otherwise.
You know what they
Oh my
say?
gosh, what is happening?
If at first you don't succeed, scale your move into oblivion.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to mute my mic here if Yunghothot don't chill out.
Oh my god, he did it.
Are you kidding me?
Privilege.
What is happening right now?
Is Lazer coming back from that? He is, and we see the anvil. Yep, all right.
Yo, but they saved their teammate. Smart, get up.
193. Oh my god, Bowser.
Up tilt, up tilt.
Okay, there we go.
Now, are they gonna do something different? No.
You know what that new stock means? That means up tilt is unstaled.
Yes.
That's what that means.
Yes. That's what the people want.
Another one.
Oh, but it hit the crafting table first.
How do you get off ledge here? How do you get off ledge here?
Wait, he's trying to get off ledge?
Putting the hot in hot.
Well, that's why there's 2. It's
Yeah, I
hot
was gonna
and
say the hot. Yeah, if only they were young.
And getting shot at like a laser.
All right, honestly, Chris kind of holding on to this. Survived surprisingly long for 2 behemoths swinging at him.
I mean, for right now,
There was
from
no
laser.
The mix-up. You weren't expecting up tilt from that one, I guarantee it. There's no way.
You were too busy thinking about Black Bowser up tilting you, but then Blue Bowser up tilts you, and that's the game. Oh my god.
Sneaky little bugger.
How about that? Wow, we saw a lot of up tilts there, but from Yunghothot, and then what secures the game? The laser up tilt. That's what everybody had on their bingo card, but either way, we have a 1-0 for hashtag camel mode.
Love to see it. All right, and where will we be going? I know the Bowsers crave those small stages, those monoplats, and I'm sure that Cruss and Cruss and Cyel have both been seasoned by Insignia. I'm sure they know where Bowser wants to go.
They know where Bowser doesn't want to go for sure. Here's another thing you want to do: blast zones.
Blast zones, yeah.
If you go for a deep blast zone, you're letting Bowser live to 200.
Mm-hmm. Kalos.
You don't want that. If you get a chance to kill, you want to make sure you can securely kill.
All right, nice and safe. They probably banned PS2 because Brawler does war crimes there. Hot game plan is always so amusing to me. Our Vegeta is like, quick move, what if I tried it again? And you know what? It usually works.
I was going to say, they saw it the first time, they're not expecting it twice.
I'm really amused by Hot's plan of swing at the crafting table and get the hitbox extension, and then hope someone like lands. I think he was going for the cringe box on the late hit of up smash that combos into imagination. Very funny. As someone who, when I was new to the scene, these two farmed me for like genuinely every bracket I would go to, Lazer would be there to ruin my day. And yeah, no, you learn the hard way not to engage with the late hit of up smash.
Yeah, no, because up smash back air is...
It hurts my soul.
It's just like maids in a blast zone, right?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what are the late maids? What? I'm sorry, I'm not following. Nah, I'm a man in the dark. I don't know.
You've been hurt too many times. It's all good.
Yep.
We're still here for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And we're also here for a much closer set than much closer match than Game 1 was. Yamaha had the lead for the majority of the set. Meanwhile,
man,
we have yunghothot on their final stock here. And we have a kill each one.
Oh,
and
and
we have a 1,000 sides. But Steve can live this. And they do.
Hot trying to figure out the button combination to come back. We got it. All right, up 2 stocks to 1 on both players. All right. We saw the war crimes. I think it's really funny playing Brawler with anyone else who had. Oh, what? Just go for it. Why not? Why not? I was like, yeah, I know which way you're going with this.
Lazer saw what was happening. He's like, nope, I'm out.
Yep. Give me. Yeah. You're out of there, buddy.
Oh my gosh, the tilt flank with down smash 1 to C. I did not think that was going to happen.
I played Rivals for a little while, and it's really funny to see the difference between those games, where Bowser, in particular, each move in Rivals does like 4%. Like, it's nickel and diming you, and these Bowsers, 23, every hit, boosh, boosh, boosh. And you just watch the stocks come back, or the percentage rack up incredibly fast.
I told you that it was a blue team that had the restock earlier, because they almost had the player. Nope, red team has it.
Untechable. Now, if Hot, that's probably going to be lights. Ooh, but Greedy not going for the F throw to set up for Cruss to finish that. This could happen. As mentioned, the damage racks up real fast with Bowser. So, yeah, no, that's how it goes. Tense moment. Try and paint it in the light where Bowser was winning. Incorrect. Hey, it's Steve. No way.
And just like that, we will have at least a game 4, maybe even a game 5.
That's true. Alrighty.
Now, here's the question though: where do you go if you're hot Lazer?
Well, first of all, as mentioned, if they don't ban the monoplats, I love that small space because at that point, the entire stage will be hitbox. There will be a move everywhere. All right, ooh, that's dangerous. Leaving PS2 open and taking it with a Brawler on the field.
But like, that's what they want to see.
That's true. That's understandable, but I am traumatized. I once watched a R.O.B die at like 40% to like landing up or down throw Thrupper off a platform. It is criminal on this stage.
Okay, that's all good though, because you'll be on game 3, and so far we're seeing Steve do Steve things where they're putting. Oh my gosh, the spike down there wasn't going to kill, but still, the spike that early.
All right, and right back to things. Even, not quite an even game. Lazer holding on to a little bit higher of a stock, but landing into his own buddy's down air. Oh, buddy, oh, bow. Like I said, I said the 2 Musketeers earlier. Whenever I see one of these 2 in doubles, yep, the 2 for, yeah, no, murder machine. Well, Bowser overall. But yeah, whenever I see one of these two in doubles, it feels wrong if the other one wasn't there. These are some comrades, brothers in arms, some ITT winners.
Hashtag ITT win.
Yeah, can we get an ITT win in the chat? Probably not, actually. Oh man,
It's all good.
we don't have the emote.
Unless
No, it's all right. You can do it manually.
you can just type it out. But also, like, ITT still needs to win. Like, ITT, they don't concern about the singular games. They want the step.
Now, something I didn't even really put much stock into until right now. I didn't even think about the fact Cruss has a Mii Brawler. This is a Falco player through and through. I've seen the R.O.B. I've seen a few other random characters, but Mii Brawler, it's working pretty all right, all things considered.
I've known about
The flying slam on his teammate. Hurtbox shifted him into the up smash.
Okay, and then they down smash each other too. What even is this game?
All right, Bowser's have a little bit of a lead. Lazer has fresh two stocks, whereas the two stocker on enemies to lovers. Holding on a little bit. Is that only gold for a resource?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, I say only gold as though gold isn't a war crime, like the rest of Steve.
honestly, it might be the resource of the match here because, I mean, sure, diamond will kill, but, like, with gold, you just...
I love being able to mash. Well, I say that as though I play Steve.
I mean, Bowser can be considered a more mashy character than most.
You know what? Collateral damage. Lost in the line of duty. He lives those. And we see the up throw. Do we see a DI in? We do. That's a nair. Oh, boosh. Boosh. Oh, hot. Just about to do a little murder.
I mean, hey, you can't spell Bowser without Al.
You know, that is true. You can't spell Steve without, yeah. Once again, going for that weird hitbox extension. Now, Bowser is a lot of things, and one of those things is combo food. So this is going to be interesting.
What about the tournament?
Oh, no! Steve, you know, I try.
Double spike?
Yep. Wood. Even just wood. That'll send Bowser into the blast zone. Yeah, no, there's no world.
If you don't have your jump, you're cooked.
There's no world where they can be happy about that. Well, they, as in the Bowsers. Enemies to lovers probably popping off at that one. Oh man, Steve, war crime.
Especially with all the Minecraft fans out there, especially with the movie dropping not too long ago.
Oh, true.
You're wondering if that's giving Steve a little bit of a buffer.
Oh, you know, true. You know, the obligatory chicken jockeys in the chat. You know, those are really fueling Minecraft Steve. Minecraft Alex? What a mix-up. You think you wouldn't change your character after a win like that.
Can we go Enderman or Zombie game? If there's we'll see if we get to that point. As we have overall percentage for people enemies to lovers. Oh my god. Oh, but there's no more iron, no more hand.
Yeah, where did that come from? Why was there was there still an Andal on screen? Is that what it was?
They got a quick bind in.
Gotcha. Ooh, that Thrupper, that's not that much of a war crime. 137, that's fair.
It is fair. That being said, we have hashtag camel mode and it can sit early on here. How are they going to do that? Or, better question, are they going to do that?
Now,
Roll Bowser down. It would be funny is move in isolation.
Bowser down there where he just kind of flops on you. Yeah.
Belly flop on
Oh.
right away.
Oh no! The wombo combo with your own teammate.
If there's one big success here, hashtag camel mode, stay away from the Thrupper.
Well, of course, easier said than done. But, you know, Hot, you know what? He's proven me wrong.
Hey, they did it there. They did it.
Just stay away from the Thrupper.
Oh, the crab got on top of the
Yep.
Oh my gosh, free falling.
There's a few underrated aspects of Bowser in doubles. Like you were talking about our funny friend down throw. It lasts for a long time, so you have the throw invincibility for a while, which is an underrated feature. Oh my lord! Just jab him. All right, he's back.
That is a smart, kind teammate right here.
Yep.
Everybody get to a teammate like yunghothot.
Courteous fellow. But yeah, most of Bowser's hitboxes send at pretty intuitive angles. The damage racks on quickly. Up B gives you more than enough time to react to your teammate. Oh, going for a greedy up smash. Doesn't quite jump that high.
I think they underestimated the material there. They thought it was dirt, it was wood.
Oh, trying to break it. Stop. Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Guys,
Yep.
it's dirt. dirt, it just instant breaks and you just fall right down.
Mm-hmm.
You stay away.
All right, playing at a deficit here. Where did Hot second stock go? Oh, yep, that'll do it.
I don't know if that's actually the case, but I'm saying that, and I'm saying that as that's like probably the right answer.
You know, I can agree to that. Ooh, up in the top blast zone, yep. Someone's gonna chase you there.
Remember what I said, avoid the thumper and you're okay.
The next scariest thing about Brawler, I think, is just how easy it is to focus on one player, and then suddenly Brawler is right next to you and you're in the top blast zone. Like watch. Ooh. Cruss resetting. Oh no, PS2. Okay.
You already know.
You know what? Going out with style. Except there's 4 stocks, but this one's getting a message sent to it.
You know, I'm almost wondering, like, if it was just a little closer to ledge, they would have had the spike and then they would have snapped ledge and they would have been fine.
I believed it. I thought that was going to ledge. It was somehow funnier when it didn't go to ledge. May as well go out on your own terms.
Yeah, and with a bang, why not? Mm-hmm. As enemies almost closes out 3-1 over here, but overall, I mean, honestly, a pretty good set. Mm-hmm. We saw a few points of domination, but like they were soon met with some points of comeback there. So again, good back and forth action overall.
Of course.
It really did become a battle for upper towards the end, though.
Yes. It's just avoid the big fist going up.
Yeah. It's like that one person who's just like overall like camp killing and like caught. Right? Mm-hmm. Stay away from this one room. Come to this one room. Headshot. Done.
Boom. Well, unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to abandon my post.
As I'm getting ready to announce the next matchup over here, sure enough, top team Thesaurus. That involves you, my boys.
Yep. All right.
Appreciate you for hopping on over here. Best of luck out there, good sir.
Thank you. I will need it. This is Bobby Absol-ute signing off. I'll see you on stream.
Alrighty, welcome back everybody. We have a fun one on hand. We have some of our familiar friends here on stream. We have Thesaurus, the team of Absol-ute, who we just heard on the comms moments ago, and Wilsondo facing off against Cruss and Cyel. Now, we saw a lot of unique different character matchups where we saw characters changing over, we saw stages changing over, and we really have seen some good best of 5 sets so far, so it'll be curious to see if we have any character changing over happening in this set or if everyone's going to be sticking with the characters. And if they stick around with the characters, then Wilsondo will be Yoshi, Absol-ute will be Robin, Cruss will be Brawler, and Cyel will be Steve or Alex. They have changed that part up a little bit, but I don't consider that a character change. They still play the same either way. So we will see what happens. Let's see, are they gentlemen's into small battlefield? Question mark? Only time shall tell. Let's see here. What is the ruling? Oh wait, we don't have everybody plugged in just yet. We're waiting on Absol-ute, so wherever Absol-ute may be, we want them to plug in. Where did Absol-ute go? We just had them on comms like a minute ago. Well, while we're waiting for Absol-ute, I mean, let's just take a quick little overview of the bracket here. I mean, we've had some really good matches overall. I mean, I'm just going down the list here. In round 1, let's see here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets going the full 3. And then in round 2, we have 4 sets going the full 3. And then for losers round 3, both sets end up going to a game 3. So that's a sign that we have really good competition throughout the games today. And honestly, just really fun Smash to watch. So now, as we await Absol-ute over here as they are returning to the venue, sure enough, we do have Wilsondo as Yoshi, Cruss as Brawler, and Cyel as Steve. But now we're going to see the red Yoshi. We're going red team over here. A little change of pace. How about that? And do we see the Robin? Yes, we do. How about that? And we are all color compliant as well. Absol-ute, don't do this. Actually, nah, that still qualifies as red. We can accept that. But wait a minute. Guess we're just checking controls real quick, making sure all is smooth sailing. And then once we have that secured, we will be underway. Alrighty, and we are underway. And we don't have PS2 or Small Battlefield, we have Smashville. How about that? Sure enough, we have Cyel going to get some resources early on here. That will be key for them. And we have Brawler just going in. Going in and getting met with a lot of resistance as they are the percent leader as of right now. But still plenty of Smash to be played. Let's see here. Absol-ute has already lost the 11 sword. I don't know if that was intentional or if they were just not paying as much attention as they normally would. Because there's going to be a whole lot of resource management here between Steve and Maine and Robin and their limited resources. So we shall see what happens. And as we are doing this, I am being joined on the mic by the one and only Insignia himself. Insignia, welcome to the people. How are we doing?
I'm doing fine. They told me to show up because there was no one else commentating, and you looked very lonesome over here, so I couldn't join you.
Well, I appreciate that. From one Pemmin to another, I appreciate you having my back.
Oh, shit, so true.
Oh yeah, we have to have each other's backs over here. I was just talking about some of the resource management over here, as Robin obviously has limited resources, and then Steve has to go get theirs.
Yeah, so both of them are playing like a resource management game, and the other character kind of picked accordingly. At least it looks like that, because we've got 2 rushdown Brawler characters ready to swat people out of the way, making sure those characters keep what they need in order to keep their matchups alive. I think it's more important for Steve because Steve can gain it while Ramn only is really losing it. but it isn't important for situations like, let's say, Levin runs out, or you're out of thunders, so you're walling in neutral with like L Thunder or just normal Thunder is going to become a lot worse. Oh, does he have no jump? Oh my god, he had no jump.
Wow. I was not ready for that. That's how you kill Yoshi, though. I mean, if you can eat the jump, you can either do that or you can just raw kill him, as Yoshi's not the heaviest character in the game. Neither is Brawler, as they fall victim to R.O.B.
Yeah, it's a lot easier for Yoshi because you can just kind of, it's easier for doubles specifically because you have two players to cover two different options for Yoshi jump. On top of that, people are just mashing jump to get back on stage if they whip. Sometimes you might just get an accidental footstool. I know I've gotten a few myself on Donke before.
I mean, hey, we take those, though. At the end of the day, if you get the stock, you get the stock. I've gotten a handful. Definitely gotten more on me, but his haven't been accidental. I'd be careful going up there against Cruss, though. I mean, we've seen Cruss get real comfortable with the Thrupper.
He's been doing, the entire team comp plan is to have Steve send up at like 50 or 60, and then for Brawler Thrupper to start up at like double jump distance.
Oh my gosh.
Excellent catch, because I don't think an aerial would have hit, because if he just jumped up and short hopped into it, he probably would have got hit by the arc fire. Excellent knowledge on, what's Yoshi's name, Wilsondo?
Wilsondo, yeah.
Wilsondo, okay. I'm really bad with pronunciation.
It's all good, it's all good.
But really good awareness from Wilsondo. I just did it wrong again. We're going to be doing it wrong in commentary. Wilsondo, if you're watching this back, I apologize in advance.
We love watching the game, whether we say it correctly
we love the game.
We love the gameplay, whether we know the name or not. The game speaks for itself.
Exactly, because really good awareness on that downbeat in order to get that stock there. I'm excited to see how that's going because that's game one, right?
That was game one. Yeah. Yeah. So the Source taking game one over there, and as predicted, we're going to see the same characters over here. I didn't quite catch the stage though, but it was interesting that they defaulted to they ran back to Smash Roll.
I think so. I could be wrong. I think an Animal Crossing stage for Selling Store got picked, and based on how big it was, I think it was pretty quick. Like, not salty, but like want to get back into it. Right back. I do that.
No,
I do it all the time.
Battlefield.
Oh, well, I guess I was just wrong.
Honestly, I think this is a fine pick because with Robin, I mean, we've been seeing a lot of stock taking over here from Absol-ute, so they don't want that to happen. Meanwhile, even though Cyel is getting the resources, they're by no means stock taking.
They definitely don't want a big stage in this matchup when fighting the Robin, because Robin's just going to outrage every character here. On top of that, the smallness and dual platforms make it really easy for Steve to platform up to give me Brawler his like really devastating combos.
Oh yeah, and we've seen what that can do on PS2. This is poor man's PS2 right here. So
and Spinling's a bit larger, but the compensation is that the stage is a bit smaller, so it's easier to get in those positions. So I think it like kind of evens out.
Well, and also I mean like think about Yoshi over here. Not so much Robin, but think about Yoshi and how often like they're going to see him going high.
You can grab ledge.
And they may want to go high next time, otherwise they'll fall victim to another F smash just like that from Brawler.
I don't know if they got to, and that's another shield break.
Oh,
he didn't have enough time for egg, just barely off. And that's going to be a pretty good lead. Did he just keep jabbing because of the crafting table? Because I know that has like a hitbox IG to it.
It might.
Should be dead.
Yeah.
Dash attack for troubles, but all right. Well,
that arc fire. Oh, I can say wrong sometimes.
Hey, you say things wrong, I say things wrong. That's what makes us a great team.
Amen. I love it.
The 76% of Yoshi may like feel like you're a bit down, but at the same time, you play your cards right, especially against like the Brawler. When are you gonna die?
Oh yeah.
If Yoshi chooses to live, they will live till 160 all the time. Especially against like these characters, because they don't cover the worst part of Yoshi's survivability. Steve can't follow him upwards, and me Brawler doesn't have straight kill moves. So just doing the differential depending on what character it is, you're able to live pretty easily. And then as I say that, he just dies anyway. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
I mean, it's all situational. Like, it's really all a matter of like who knows what they're doing against who, and with enemies to lovers coming from New Hampshire, I know they have Duffy experience, so they know how to go up against Yoshi.
Well, half the team's from New Hampshire. Cyel's from New York, maybe New Jersey. I looked at some of their data because I expect to fight them later today, and a lot of their brackets seem to be in New Jersey, but it could be on the line.
For sure. How about that? The old double kill over there. And just like that, enemies to lovers is in the lead with stocks.
It's stocks, but then Yoshi's about to die, and they're both at 0. One team combo could make it feel different, but just like that, he has to now take back the stock, and now we're closer to a winning victory on the enemy shoulder side.
Oh yeah.
Fun fact, that tag was supposed to be for me and Colby teaming, but then Cyel signed up, and Colby went, this may be the only time I can ever see them in person, and I want to team with them. I'm like, shit, you know what, that's fair.
Wow, so you
Robin
got
very
abandoned
vulnerable.
last second then.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I found John, so it's like, ooh, the unfortunate SD from Colby making this. And
Wait a
jump right
minute.
into it.
This is a whole nother game.
We saw Cyel clutch this back with a double Bowser team. It could prove to do the same thing here. If there's any of these two players I'd want to be playing the 2v1, I'd definitely choose the Steve, simply just because, you know, it's Steve. They're very easy to blow up sometimes. Having Yoshi ledge trapping, though, may make it a bit difficult. He's got no sword, though. He's got a craft. Is he going to be able to make it back here? He didn't jump.
He didn't get the...
He had no
ate the jump.
Oh, should be over. Okay.
Wow.
So
we had a close one for a brief second there, and then Arc Fire hit.
You can't do it together against Ramn. Now, the real question I'd be asking here is, like, we're down 2-0. It seems like the Brawler's getting a bit pressured here. Would he want to switch off? Because
If so, who would we switch off to?
well, Colby mains Falco, and I know he doesn't believe that much in. Oh, okay. We're discussion over because he went Nemo.
I was going to say, we were talking about earlier how he hates doubles Falco.
Yeah, because the thing with doubles Falco is that your good walling tools don't really work well with teammates, since the multi-hits won't change any knockback. On like forward air, nair, some of your best aerials are just significantly worse in doubles, because you also take a long time with your moves with like hit lag, and that doesn't really matter in singles because you don't have anyone to punish you for it. But that matters a lot in doubles, because it just gives you time for your teammate to rush over to like save you.
Absolutely. And speaking of saving, I mean, that could have been a dicey situation had Absol-ute not made his way over to save Wilsondo right there.
And as he does that, he takes a forward air for his troubles on his own teammate. So like, maybe he just wanted to kill himself. He's got to do. I thought he was going to get hit too.
I thought that was going to hit.
Because those, the Thunder moves on Robin have way longer range than you'd expect. Except normal Thunder, it's a bit shorter than a Falco Lazer, in exchange for being better. Because you can actually combo off of it.
Right.
But now with this deficit, we've seen them in deficit before. They were able to make it back. Maybe with a lucky SD though. So we'll see how this plays out from here.
It's all matter. I think
panic.
another thing that could be an X factor here is how comfortable can Wilsondo get off stage. Because right now, I've seen a lot of opportunity over here that hasn't been capitalized on. Wilsondo's just not going deep enough.
These are both characters that are pretty hard to edge guard. Steve just having a lot of options to make it back, and then Brawler has a really good feint jump that just gets him all the way back to the stage if he ever gets sent further than like straight to the side. If he has any upward momentum, he's gonna flip pick and basically make it back to ledge for free.
Plus his fastball is also trickier to catch too. He has one of the better fastballs in the game.
I would say that makes it a bit hard to edge guard, but if he didn't have flip kick, it would make it really hard for him to just get back to recover in the first place. Absol-ute's doing a really good stop tanking, I've noticed. He's at 158. The Elwind has a lot of good mobility here. That probably helps out a lot.
And then Frupper.
I was gonna say, I seem to have a commentator's curse today.
Hey, you're not the only one.
I really hope they don't 3-0 here. That would be really awkward and unfortunate, you know.
Wow. Playing favorites now. I see how it is. As commentators, we need to be neutral, though. Even if they're your
We got a Maine commentator, we got a New Hampshire commentator. Boom, both sides can be biased. Excellent work on that part. Sorry, I need to readjust back to the match.
Hey, we're all good. How about the recoveries by Cruss over there? They were in some dicey water, but they got out. A-okay.
Brawler just has that mobility. Is he dead here? Oh my god, he died to that.
Wow.
And just like that, it's looking a little better for the Wilsondo team. I'd say they're still slightly down, because if Wilsondo dies here and isn't able to like use their survivability to their advantage, he's going to end up having to stock tank, and then Absol-ute's back to potentially dying. He's doing a good job staying at ledge, though.
Absolutely.
So I think, ooh, the back air killed.
All right, that's what Diamond does. Diamond in a dream, as we've been saying.
I didn't think that would kill, but it was like 2% off. Whoa. He really got to get back to his teammate here. If he keeps letting him play the 2v1, it's going to be hard for him to get back out. Ooh, barely missing that. He has no jump.
Oh my gosh, Arc Thunder almost was so clutch there, but didn't have enough range, and now we have a 2v1. Can Absol-ute pull it out?
Yeah, the problem was there that because Robin is the second slowest character in the game, it's not a problem necessarily for him to get bullied, because Yoshi can always just come back for him. Yep, you're
wow. Wait a minute. This isn't over.
Another SD.
And 11 Sword is back online too.
Yep. But how does he break these blocks? Because every time he goes to break the blocks, it's going to damage the durability. I don't know how much experience that Cyel has against Robin. Not exactly a common character to fight in bracket.
No, not at all.
Unless you go to New Hampshire, in which case you fight my Robin, you know, it's kind of nice, all the same.
Oh,
I know, we gonna see it next set. Is that a little hint preview for the viewers?
No. I get Robin against Yoshi one time. I don't think I can do it now. Oh, he's out of thunder though.
But Levin Sword just came back online and not a moment too soon. Oh, so close. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute.
Worst grab in the game. That doesn't kill. Yeah.
No, just knock him off stage. Wow.
He wasn't off stage very long. The longer you're off stage, he's gonna up tilt. He doesn't know what to do. I was just like, give you F smash there. Oh, he's gotta get back thunder. Ooh.
Smart Thunder, just get him off stage. Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, low profile. Yep.
Wow.
Robin's really bad at hitting low profiles unless you are using aerials.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that was.
Wait a minute. Is that kill?
No. Arc fire ledge.
We've seen kill screens both ways here. How about that? And we have some planking going on, but that's all good because that's smart right now. Wait a minute. Bronze Sword? That killed? The Bronze Sword killed? What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the thing with Bronze Sword is that in exchange for not being, usually with Bronze Sword, it's going to be a strict trade-off. But first of all, it has a short hop fastball auto cancel window, sort of like a wolf back air.
Right.
And second off, it's in straight forward. With Robin Levin forwarder, it'll send it like a 30, 40 degrees upward. With Bronze forwarder, straight forward.
Wow.
And that's why it killed there, because if it sent up, it wouldn't have killed at all.
The other thing that shocked me there too was like where the hitbox was, because like that's like close to like Roy's armpit hitbox on F-tail. That was
a
like
lot of
at
sword
the
moves have
shoulder.
that in this game. There's not really like many dead spots on a lot of swordies unless you're like a specialized one like Byleth. I gotta play doubles.
Yes.
So
it's been a
someone
pleasure.
will-
Shout out to Insignia for hopping on the comms over here, and best of luck in your set, good sir.
Why, thank you very much.
Meanwhile, still absolutely popping off over the incredible Bronze Sword victory over there. And that may have been a 3-0 set, but there was no close moment there at all. As a matter of fact, that was almost a 3-0 the other way with how close those teams were. So major kudos to both of them for coming in clutch and giving us a great set. Scoreboard doesn't indicate how great the games were there. Oh my gosh.
Team battle. Bowser. Brawler.
Alrighty, and welcome back, folks, and being joined on the mic. I'm being joined by none other than the man of last game himself, Absol-ute. Welcome back, and congratulations. What a set.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, the adrenaline still hasn't stopped pumping. That was scary.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at you. I'm like, dude, like your face is getting a little red. You need a little more oxygen in your system, dog.
Yeah, no. When I saw Cruss overextend and not live for it, I was like, wait, I have a chance because I happen to know. I've never played Cyel in person, but I happen to know that their least favorite matchup in the game is either Shulk or Robin. They hate Robin. And I was like, I can leverage this. I know I can 1v1 a Steve who likes to roll even. I was telling Wilsondo before the set began that it is I don't know how to fight Steve in doubles, but I do know how to fight him in singles. And I realized, wait, I'm playing singles now, and I just I took a deep breath, I shifted gears, and I charged Dark Feather.
No, I'm pretty sure if you walk back, you look at the screen over there, because obviously you have the cams on and everything too. I think we see your shoulders drop a little bit, and you really just reset mentally.
Had to be done.
Meanwhile, we have an early lead here for the Lonely Rats.
Yeah, it's not about me anymore. The Lonely Rats are old scourges when it comes to doubles. Like, wherever you go, these two will be there. And I can't say I've ever taken a set off of them when they're playing Yoshi Brawler. They are very scary players.
They're scary players even when double DeeDeeDee,
yeah.
but definitely when they bust out their mains too. Nice catch over there by Insignia to take the first stock off of the Lonely Rats.
No, it's very easy to just kind of forget how good Bowser Fair is as an edge guard tool, just because like it's a fairly unassuming move. That's what a forward air looks like, but it has crazy kill power and crazy coverage. Oh! He said,
Stop, he's already dead.
Shard's hands. He's like, no, I don't want to bloody my hands with this. You get the kill, buddy. It's going to show as a self-destruct on the windscreen. But yeah, no, brutal way to go. Fed to the turtle.
Fed to the turtle, indeed.
Now,
meanwhile, we still have a pretty commanding lead here by the Lonely Rats. It's XLNC still on her first stock.
Really? I hadn't even noticed. Wow. Insignia lost stock before we were even done talking about last game. So things are kind of crazy here. Now, Palutena is one of those sleeper good doubles picks, I find, because Nair sends it such a nice angle. All of her moves have very little hit lag, but they have a lot of multi-hits, so the other guy has time to react to where your opponent's going.
Oh yeah, and with Bowser specifically, I mean, Bowser can eat hits all day long, so don't worry about hitting your teammate. Just go get your hits. We'll figure out the rest from there.
Palu up smash is very funny in doubles because it's just big boy. All right, calm down, buddy.
Yeah, well,
it was a good idea. I'll give him that.
We wouldn't be laughing at him if it worked. Let's see.
You know, true, yeah. If it looks stupid but it works, is it stupid?
No, because it worked.
Yeah.
Except it did, so it looks stupid.
But yeah, Palu up smash very fun because it's a good move in its own right. But like, I don't know which way they're gonna DI. Like they're coming in this general direction. Why don't I just cover the entire axis with an up smash?
Not to mention the fact that the move gets frame or 2 frames for no reason.
Was that a Bowser back air at ledge? Where did XLNC stock just go?
I don't know. It was a smooth one though.
Yeah.
All of a sudden the tide has turned, and we have an advantage for a man I love fundies.
I love that. I didn't realize that was their double tag. They do love fundies. Liam, you don't need to go in there. Scaring me. Like, maybe I'll dabble in the mock punch. I'll jump on in. Now,
it's not impossible that we end up seeing a 1v1 here, though, as Shard is the closest to kill percent.
Yes, that is very true, but he's got to hold on to that because I do believe Palutena is one of Yoshi's few losing matchups. So this is going to be dicey. Now, Shard able to go for that thropper without risk of getting a reversal because he's got a teammate. It's so funny seeing like the really high commitment options come out that much more in doubles because, well, someone can cover you.
Yep. I mean, hey, you've seen it with me. I mean, I've been on stream before, and I've just busted out Falcon Punch. Why not? What a read!
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh man, genuinely,
top row.
Like XLNC, like easy, like top 3 player in the state.
Easy.
But
same with Shard.
Oh yes, of course. But somehow I don't fear the Yoshi for a long time. I'm like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. When my feet leave the ground, when I'm off stage, suddenly the nerves set in, and because she is a heat-seeking missile with those forward airs. Like, Nair sends you out, Nair, reset, and then says, okay, now you die, buddy. And you get forward aired at 40 and die. And most terrifying thing to happen.
And hey, it closed out the stock right there. Meanwhile, we have the good old run back, which I respect this one because, I mean, it really was a back-and-forth game. Like, Lonely Rats just caught the break at the end, so good call.
I was yelling at my teammate because we were just facing a very similar me Brawler earlier. Yelling at my teammate, don't let me Brawler take you to PS2. Like, understand, like, funny ultimate joke, ultimate players only like PS2, ha ha ha. Don't do it versus Donkey Kong, and don't do it against Brawler, because that, like, goodbye, Insignia is dead. Like, that top blast zone is so close. I once saw a R.O.B die at 42 to down throw Thrupper off of a plat.
That's insane. A R.O.B.
Yes, heavy boy.
Very heavy boy.
Shard giving a quick hug to his teammate, tacking on a little percent. And you know, in Insignia, I think it's only fair.
Oh, down air almost killing off the top. Another thing XLNC is sneakily good at. Wait a minute. Wow.
That may have been lights out for Bowser, believe it or not, but Big Boy there to save his teammate.
Oh, the egg.
Like,
What a catch.
XLNC's ledge game is so terrifying. Just like, yeah, I can't say it enough. Just being off stage versus that Yoshi is a horror game.
Absolutely. Nice
All right, and
read. Wow, into the thruster. Oh
Such
my
a funny.
god.
And Shard recognizing, like, yeah, no, I'm close enough to drift back to stage from this. Very good recognition. I think that's what makes Shard such a scary doubles player is that, ooh, that was a meaty kill, is just that he is one of the few players, just the ultimate meta has shifted in a way that just kind of punishes reactive play and more rewards like just option coverage. But Shard has told me himself, he plays very reactive, which makes him a very good doubles player. Just like, oh yeah, no, I know when this guy is entering my sphere. And oh, the Nair stage spike. It's just a quick turnaround.
They're building up rage. No, it's awful. It's awful. They're building up rage.
Come give Yoshi a big hug. You can't look at him and tell me you don't want to give him a nice hug. Little buddy in his saddle.
I'm sure Yoshi's a good hugger.
With those noodle arms. All right. Now, it's looking to be lights out for Man I Love Fundies, for this game at least. But Big Boy not going to make it easy. Going to put up his best fight.
But here's what I'm wondering. Do they like Fundies more or Frogs more?
That's a good question. From my knowledge of Insignia and Big Boy, Fundies lovers. Like, man, I do love frogs, but Fundies has a special place in my heart, and I'm sure theirs as well.
I'm sure of it. But hold on, I want to take it back to that thropper over the ledge over there. I just want to put this in this perspective about how solid the team has been for Lonely Rats so far. I mean, big picture over here. Shard whiffs. Insignia punishes that with a grab. Okay? XLNC punishes the grab with a back air. And then Shard reads that, thropper kills. So overall, Insignia died for punishing a whiff from Shard.
Yeah.
That's how good this team has been so far.
It is crazy. These two characters are menaces in doubles, and these two are amazing pilots of those characters.
Absolutely. And I mean, we're seeing their synergy really connect over here. I mean, a lot of their combos, like, forget optimalness, like, they're just clicking, they're just connecting, they're just vibing. That's why they're playing so well. That's why they're into a position to come out into Grands on the winner side as of right now. And I mean, game one was a close one. Game two, I mean, that one was very heavy in the Lonely Rats' favor right there.
Indeed.
So far, the story of the day has been avoid the thropper. If you can avoid the thropper, you're doing okay. As we do have a character switch here. How about that?
We see the Wolf. Insignia has been working on the Wolf a lot lately. Bowser, not exactly known for being the most versatile character, and Insignia has added Wolf to his repertoire.
Absolutely. I mean, Insignia has a good little mix of characters. I mean, we know about the Bowser.
We see the Bowser, the Wario, the
We know
Wolf
about the
now.
Wario. We know about the Wolf. Do you know about the Corrin?
I know about the Corrin. I know about the Robin, which makes me very happy.
Do you know about the Diddy?
I've not seen the Diddy Kong. I've only seen Luxa as the secondary Diddy Kong around here. Oh!
Okay. Then I'm going to stop talking about that because I think that might be their best kept secret. What's not a kept secret, though, is how good of a team Lonely Rats has been. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, no secret at all. These two, they have been playing together since pretty much since
the
came
pressure.
out. Just gone. Pretty much since the game came out, so they know exactly what the other one is thinking, and they have just enough whimsy to the way that they play that one of them can say, "Wouldn't this be funny?" and the other one will already be on the same page. And sure enough, a lot of these plays are pretty funny. Oh my god, if that forward air connected, or the sweet spot connected, I would have cried probably.
Oh, yeah. And really, I think the thing that really completes the team for them is outside of the game, outside of their competitive greatness, they're just friends.
Oh yeah, I think,
Which is great to see.
yeah, like as mentioned, being on the same page with your buddy is perfect. I know personally, I would never want to run doubles with someone I don't understand to a T. Oh my god, I guess I never appreciated how good Mach Punch was in doubles too.
Mach Punch is insane. I've always been shocked why they go Mach Punch over Shot Put, but you know what? After seeing it there, I think it makes sense.
So I was on a similar page for a very long time, but I asked Shard about it because another great thing about him is he is willing to share his secrets.
Oh yeah, if you show the hustle, I mean, he is no gatekeeper at all. He's gonna teach you.
But yeah, no, like having shot put is a great tool, but Mach Punch, first of all, completely invulnerable, stays out for a very long time.
Oh my
and
gosh.
a murder machine. Oh my lord.
What a catch!
These
what a
stocks
read.
are disappearing.
Oh my gosh. We are close to a 3-0 sweep over here. And game one was a good one. This game's turning out better than game two, but overall, it's been the story of the Lonely Rats.
The raw wolf flash. Yes, indeed. As someone who was put in the ground by those two myself, I am not surprised. Though, Insignia and Bigboy, not pushovers by any means.
No.
That F smash is looking dicey.
The shield break for the kill.
Sorry,
I love
buddy.
it.
You're gonna have to forgive me. Your stock is forfeit. Oh no! All right.
Oh, buddy, old pal, will you ever forgive me? I suppose so. As they go on to a 3-0 victory.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Winner's side grands for the Lonely Rats. Incredible
about
run.
And yeah, as predicted, we had a fun set to watch over there. And now,
Just listening. Sorry to interrupt you. Just listening to Insignia's roar of a laugh, pointing out. Shard got 0 kills that game. None.
and he was the cover athlete victor.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm going to have to migrate over to the stream setup and go put my money where my mouth is and see if I can't.
For sure. And hey, speaking of money, I mean, either way, congratulations. You are third place. You have payout, my friend. So win or lose, but major congratulations to you, and big fan as always. Best of luck at Absolute.
It's a great feeling. Thank you.
Absolute, what a guy. You can't find too many people like that, but that's just what makes our scene so much more special than everyone else's, is we have people like that kicking around. And speaking of kicking around, you're not going to have to shy away from them too much longer. I mean, they're going to be right back over here. We're going to have Absolute Wilsondo at least one more time against the team that we just saw over there. Man, I love Fundies, Insignia, Bigboy. Now, this will be shaping out to be a great matchup right on over here. The winner will have the chance to go up against Lonely Rats once again and perhaps dethrone them and take over first place. But either way, I mean, we've seen some good competition throughout so far, so we're in for a good opportunity right here. Now, let's see. We did see a character change out of Man, I Love Fundies in Game 3 over there. We did see the Wolf come on out. I wonder if was just a temporary thing to try and mix things up in the mashup, or if that's like actually the direction they want to go in. Only time we'll really tell on that front, though.
Team battle. Wolf. Yoshi.
Alrighty, and here we are, the good old character selection, and we do see the Insignia Wolf sticking around over here. Turns out that was not just a one-game fling. And we are seeing Wilsondo as Yoshi, as predicted. And now, I think we're just getting the fist bumps underway. I was gonna say, I don't think we're gonna see the absolute Isabel. That would have been cool if we saw that though. But here we are. We do see Robin, and we are at game 1 of Losers Finals, officially in the top 3. Thesaurus, Yoshi, Robin versus Man I Love Fundies, Palu, and Wolf. And man, does this combo like Fundies. Wolf can do a lot of crazy things. Palu can do a lot of crazy things. And I really haven't seen the two mesh until now, but you know what? More opportunities for new fun times. So I'm all for it. And overall, I mean, pretty much a slugfest. Even Robin getting into the fray, which is unique because usually Robin likes to stick around. We've seen Absol-ute really take the stock tanking role for the majority of this tournament so far. But you know what? It's not impossible that they decided to have a change of pace when they realized that we have two characters who are going to be up close and personal throughout the match. Oh, excellent high recovery by Absol-ute over there, staying safe. And Wilsondo almost closing off the first stock of Bigboy right there, but not quite. Oh, the Wolf Lash Spike. I would not hang on that ledge too long if I were you. Caution, slippery when wet. How about that? And they have the stock lead right now, but that said, there could be a lot of stocks being taken off in the near future right here, as we have some very high percents throughout. Speaking of which, sure enough, we have a 2-stock lead for Man I Love Fundies as Wilsondo's first stock falls victim to the up air. How about that? I mean, we're really seeing Absol-ute being forced out of his comfort zone over here. We've seen him really want to like kick back and stock tank, but now he's being forced to be in the fray, in the action at all times, which overall is playing into the hands of Man I Love Fundies. Ooh, smart recovery by Insignia over there. Can they get the edge guard? Nope, they're gonna instead ledge trap over here. Wilsondo frees their teammate, and we see a dead Wolf on the screen over there. And now all of a sudden we're tied again in stocks, but that being said, we still have a lead for Man I Love Fundies as of right now. But again, that's all prone to change. We are one good conversion away from having a lead change right here. Especially, I'm really liking Wilsondo over here. They're noticing that their teammate is in trouble over on ledge, and they're making sure that they stay safe. And speaking of staying safe, this is where, oh, excellent use of the no L win. Ends up still losing the stock, but excellent use right there. Buy yourself a little bit more time. Alrighty. Wilsondo close to dead. Bigboy is now dead, so now the stocks are even, and the overall have an even game, I would say, across the board. Alrighty. And Wilsondo is still living for now, but that win of that fire is going to kill. Here we go. How are we going to take care of the final few stocks here? Only time shall tell. Overall, I mean, we see some one-on-one play over here. Yellow maintaining the stage control as of right now. Nosferatu smart. Just out of reach with the up air, but that's okay because we close out the Wolf stock. And we are almost there. We have some back and forth action. Absol-ute almost killing his own teammate. And what is going to happen? All right, back and forth overall, a whole lot of close quarters. Not quite dead Robin, now dead Robin. It's 2v1. Are we going to be able to get out of here? No, we are not. That is game 1. How about that? Back and forth action overall, but Man I Love Fundies closes it out. All right, we have a song choice over here. This is where you really get to determine a lot about who your opponent is. And who do we see here? We still see Yoshi and Robin, and we see Palu and Wolf. All right.
3, 2, 1, go!
And game 2 is underway. Alrighty. Absol-ute we've seen this a few times today. Absolute's gone a few seconds without getting hit, but then they get hit, and now they're right back into the fracas. But this one is looking a little friendlier overall for Thesaurus than Game 1 presented. And honestly, I am all for that, as Game 1 was a close one, but if we have back and forth action, if we end up going to a Game 5, that is quite all right with me. Meanwhile, we already have 2 stocks gone over here within our first minute, and we almost have our third. That was a close one, but they live to see another day. How about that? Alrighty, Bigboy having some excellent pressure on Absol-ute over there. Doesn't quite close out the stock, but Yoshi's stock goes bye-bye to the hands of Wolf. And stock-wise, we're at an even game, but again, it's still anyone's ball game. Even though there's an advantage one way, it's anyone's ball game. It's been a little while since we've seen a stock taking off, and right as I say that, sure enough, Wolf goes bye-bye. So we have a minor stock lead, but that is going to change real soon, or maybe not. Again, excellent use of Nosferatu right there, and Robin can live to see another day. Meanwhile, Palu cannot, as they are on their final stock. Alright, we have a 2v1 situation here, and we'll see how they decide to approach the Palu and how Palu decides to play out the game. I'm kind of shocked that we're not seeing Thoron online, and we just have a little Thoron action here, as in a 2v1 that becomes a little bit of a safer option. A little more dependable to just throw out there and get the result. Alright, Palu is off stage, and they recover. But that is going to be game. Good old Arcfire up smash, and game 2 goes to Thesaurus. So just like that, we are guaranteed at least a game 4.
Team battle. Battle. Bowser. Yoshi. Palutena.
All right, into game 3 we go. Just like that, the Wolf is going to be put away, at least for the time being. Still staying on small battlefield, but now we see the Bowser coming on out. We'll see how this one plays out over here. We know that Wilsondo and Absol-ute have plenty of Bowser experience, but do they have a lot of Insignia Bowser experiences? He plays a very different brand of Bowser than most of them are used to playing against. So far, Bowser has been the one to get body bagged so far, but Bowser is far from down from the count. Far from it. Back and forth action over here. A lot of characters popping up in the air. Up smash almost connecting. Wouldn't have closed out Palu, but would have brought it a lot closer. And only one not really leaving the stage right now is Absol-ute until that happens. But Palu goes bye-bye for punishing Absol-ute. And just like that, we have a small stock lead right now. Wow. The wisdom and the courage to just go in there with up there and hit that. And what? Down tilt? Huh? Now that that's out of the way, Is that a dead Robin? No, it is not. That is a dead Yoshi, and now it's a dead Robin. Now the stocks are even once again. You can really see the difference in their playstyles as well. If you look at the player cams, you have Insignia and Bigboy who know what they're doing with each other, and they're just going for it. Meanwhile, you have Absol-ute and Wilsondo really talking with one another throughout the match, being like, hey, here's what I see, here's what you see, let's change it up. Here we go. I love seeing the adaptability of the different playstyles mesh here, especially in such a tight competition like this. Really goes to show that there are multiple ways that you can win. Oh, we have a ledge trap. Excellent save by Wilsondo once again. Great parry by Bigboy, and he gets the reward of the stock right there. How about that? Here we go. Again, the stocks are slightly advantageous toward Man I Love Fundies, but that doesn't mean a thing because we've seen this song and dance before. Let's see what happens next. All right, we have the Bowser size B, and bam. Now, the Source really needs to take off some stocks soon here in order to stay in the game. Meanwhile, they went a little too low. Insignia caught that, and they live to see at least one more stock. Bigboy still on the second stock, everyone else last stock. Let's see what ends up happening from here. All right, and Bigboy still maintaining the advantage and still being the aggressor despite being one of the higher percentages here. Wilsondo got to get out of there. Insignia, careful who you play with there. And is that death? No, it is not. No, they both live. Palu is still alive after that. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Whole lot of people flying around. Nair doesn't catch the up B in time. How about that? Wow. Fair up air just like that. And we have a restock situation. If Absol-ute can close out Bigboy over here, this game is not over. Especially with Nosferatu being a thing. Let's see here. Absolutely playing it smart. Bigboy just staying away from there. Wow, fair down air, but the DI into the fire. And just like that, we're going to game 4 with Man I Love Fundies up 2-1. Wow, that was so cool. And so much hard work, only for no real reward in the end. But still, major props to Absol-ute for the efforts there.
Battle. Lazer. Palutena. Bowser. Jr. Yoshi. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alrighty, game 4, here we go. Same characters as before and the same stage as well. Again, I respect that because there's such a back and forth action, so we are gonna go see what ends up happening here. Honestly, we're one good, big time, highlight stock away from this being a game 5 set once again. Either way, another game 4 set, some more close action. That's what we really want to see out here. And major props to both teams for playing their hearts out and giving us just that. Wow, the parry of the down smash from the platform. Only Bowser. Only Bowser really has to do that. Absol-ute is just so smart with their thunders, and Wilsondo is getting the kills here left and right. Wow, they are out on a mission right now. Love to see it. Meanwhile, we have a 2-stock advantage for Thesaurus in game 4. Oh, but just like that, we have the up smash coming on out, and that will end Yoshi's first stock. But Robin's still going to live for at least a little bit longer. They have Nosferatu, and they're smart with it. Oh, almost off of the arc fire over there. Would not have killed Bowser, would have been a much friendlier state. And then how about that, the collateral shield from Yoshi with the arc thunder there, getting Insignia. Oh, Wow, how about that? Off of the knockback, Bigboy having the wisdom and the knowledge to know, let's go get him, and then up smashing their own teammate. But that's okay. That will happen from time to time. As it being a team game, teammates do make mistakes from time to time, and that's all good. It's how you respond that matters the most. Wilsondo really wanting to end Bigboy right now, make this a 2v1 as quickly as possible. We gotta be careful though. Although they can restock, they don't want to have to do that. But sure enough, they do have to do that, and they do that. So now we're right back at an even game. Whole lot of back and forth. You hit my teammate, I hit you. That's been the name of the game so far. Arc Thunder coming on out. And Bowser is near kill percent, if not at kill percent right now. Ooh, we got a close one. Oh my gosh, that would have been an insane read. I don't think I would have closed it out, but we have a dead Bowser, so it's a 2v1. That said, Bigboy, if he gets a good conversion or two here, he can make this comeback. But we'll see what happens. They're maintaining their space. We do have, I believe, L Thunder online. Yep. So L Thunder, a little bit more of the kill option. Oh, do we want to go to Arc Thunder or no? Back throw into the parry. Excellent job over there. And Bigboy's off stage. Wow, the stage spike nair. How about that? Instant reaction by Wilsondo. Excellent move over there. And we are going to game 5. Wow. Some excellent back and forth action over here. We saw the character change take place. We saw positive results initially, and now we're seeing some real back and forth action over here, and we are going to game 5. Right back on small battlefield. Major props to the players for getting it out on the same stage throughout the contest, but we're going to see the Palu Bowser versus the Yoshi Robin. Game 5, winner takes all. Winner will get to move on to the finale. They'll get to play off against the Lonely Rats of Shard and XLNC. And the loser will walk away with 3rd place still on the podium. We'll see. Excellent interruption there by Absol-ute, saving his teammate from the side B. And a whole lot of back and forth, a whole lot of clubbing going around back and forth. Oh, accidentally getting his teammate there, but he quickly recognizes that. There's been a lot of friendly fire hits so far this one, but honestly, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Because you know what? Now you get to build up a little more rage. Now some of the other combos that may have been true, you fall out of, so completely different ball game. And excellent job by Wilsondo there, staying out of trouble, staying safe, staying alive. In this matchup right here, in this game, you want to hang on to your stocks as long as possible. When in doubt, don't risk it. Oh, wow. How about that? Right off the side over there, we have multiple people dying left and right over here. Insignia, the last one on 3 stocks. We'll see how long that lasts. We have him in the egg, and the back air is not going to close that out. That's Bowser for you. Wow, the down B star is going to knock him back off. And Bowser still hanging on over here. Meanwhile, Bigboy putting in some work, getting some good percent off of the other side of the competition over here, and bam. Now Bowser finally falls victim, but Bigboy has done his work and has given him and his team a good lead. Oh, almost with the jab lock there. Not quite, but they make it back. Damn, Wilsondo challenging that high. Robin holding the Lemon Sword. Lemon Sword is offline right now. No real kill opportunity for Robin. There goes the down throw and a ledge trap situation. Insignia slightly off with everything, but there goes the up air, and nope, Robin's still alive. We are still alive, Robin. Oh, and they grab the tongue. Ouch. That cannot feel good, especially with a character like Bowser. That's a heavy, heavy dude to be worried about right there. And Bigboy and Insignia both close off a stock respectively over here. We have a 2-stock lead here in Game 5. I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but for the Thesaurus to get back into this, they need to close out stock. They need to close one out quickly. And if they lose another stock over here, that might be all she wrote, as that'll be a 4v1 with stocks. In fact, I wouldn't put it past Insignia to maybe try and do the Bowser side B off stage. If they get that, that could be all she wrote. Oh my gosh! Wow, what a play right there. Not quite getting Insignia dead, but getting Bigboy and making this a little bit friendlier of a time for them. They still have their work cut out, but it's possible. It is still very doable. Excellent job by Absol-ute over there, avoiding the Palu. It's that. Oh, they got Palu. Never mind. I thought they grabbed the Yoshi there, and Yoshi is off. So now this is going to be a tricky one, but we'll see how they decide to go through it. Oh my gosh, the stage spike? Oh, into the re-grab, and that is going to be game. Just before Palu dies, they hang on to 3 stocks in totality. Man, I Love Fundies closes out the set 3-2 overall. Back and forth action. How about that? So the Thesaurus will be walking away as our 3rd place contestants over here. Meanwhile, Man, I Love Fundies from the loser side will have the chance to potentially dethrone the Lonely Rats.
Team battle. Bowser.
It seems our fates are joined.
Stop battle. Alto. Bayonetta. 3, 2, 1, go! battle. Yoshi. battle. Snake, Yoshi. Three, two, one, go!
Alrighty, party people, and we are back, and we are getting ready for this grand finals matchup between Lonely Rats, consisting of XLNC and Shard coming out the winner's side, going up against Man I Love Fundies of Insignia and Bigboy coming from the loser side. Now, we are bound for a fun set of matches over here, and let's see here what we're going to do for characters. It looks like Insignia is locking in on Wolf for game one over here. Bigboy very likely going to go with Palu, if I had to guess. Then we're going to see what the other characters will be. Let's see, so we have XLNC lining up Yoshi as usual and Shard Brawler. And sure enough, it's Wolf and Palu on the other side. And just like that, Grand Finals is almost underway. I say almost, as Bigboy, we wanted to make sure you have your controls. Don't leave home without your controls, kids. That is never a good situation. But here we are, and Grand Finals is live. And already we got big damage coming on out over here. Yellow team has yet to take damage so far, but commentators curse, now they've been hit. Even still, commanding start over here, but not necessarily over just yet. We can see a lot of back and forth over here. The fun thing about this one is everyone's going to be up in your face all the time, so everyone's going to be like attacking one another. There's not going to be too many people just sitting back camping around. Everyone's going to be going about, which is good. Oh my gosh. I thought that was going to be the first stock right there. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Wow. I didn't think Shard was going to be the first one to lose their stock there, but sure enough, Bigboy makes them pay. Oh, and a double death both off the top over there, and suddenly the tide has turned. Now, we'll see what kind of momentum gets maintained over here versus which momentum ends up getting squashed in the process. Oh, just missing side move there from Brawler. Shocked that didn't connect with anything along the way. Excellent recovery over there, dodging the Wolf down smash, dangerous place to be. Wow, the back throw into up smash. And then the back air on the other side, all of a sudden, the momentum has shifted, and Man I Love Fundies has taken the lead. How about that? Alrighty. Right now, stage control in the favor of Man I Love Fundies. We'll see if that can be maintained, or if Lonely Rats will be able to come back. Oh, unfortunate. Insignia ended up taking off the stock of his own teammate, but not Shard. Wow. Just like that, Shard has lost his third stock, but XLNC very generously gave the other stock to them. Oh boy. XLNC needs to be careful where they just go about. As, oh no! Not like that. Oh no. Shard will have his work cut out for him if he can mount the comeback. Otherwise, game one will go to Man I Love Fundies. And the up tilt of all things. That was such an odd way to go out, but nonetheless, Man I Love Fundies will be taking home game one over here. And all of a sudden, we have an opportunity for potentially a bracket reset over here. That would be something else.
battle. Wolf. Brawler. Palutena. Yoshi.
Sure enough, we are seeing the same characters from Game 1 into Game 2 over here, and on to Battlefield this time, not small Battlefield. So we shall see if the result will change. Overall, still the slugfest that we saw in Game 1. This one so far favoring Lonely Rats, but we saw Game 1 also favor Lonely Rats, and then sure enough, Man I Love Fundies was able to come out on top. Wow, wait a minute. Already we have a lost sock over here. Insignia falling victim to the up smash of Brawler. That Palutena. That Palutena is a very, very good move. Oh my gosh, Shard! I thought Shard accidentally risked his own stock there, but nope. He is back and better than ever. Now we have some pretty similar percentages overall, and then the Thrupper off the top, and just like that, it's a 2-stock lead for the Lonely Rats. Man, it's kind of sad to see that the Rats are still lonely after all this time. Just like that, stocks are even back up. Both stocks getting taken off on both sides of the screen over there. Still an overall back and forth match. Love to see it. And as I say that, Insignia dies off the top yet again, and we have a 1-stock lead. But this just means that if Lonely Rats wins, there's a Game 4. So I am all for the more games, personally. Side B coming on out over here. Everyone is getting knocked into the air, mostly by virtue of the up airs, but some other moves being used around there as well. Wow, what a wall flash over there. Didn't catch anything, but had the potential to be dangerous. Oh, and the spike. Palu is down. And so is Yoshi, thanks to down smash. But then Wolf goes down too. We just saw 3 stocks taken in 3 seconds over there, and now we have a 2v1, which will likely result in the Lonely Rat securing Game 2 over here. All right, up into the air we go. We've seen the song and dance throughout the tournament where with the Brawlers we want Thrupper off the top. And we will see if they capitalize. Oh, he went for the backflip there. Okay. I thought we were going to see a Thrupper opportunity there. That Nair should not kill. Not with one straight hit like that. And then, fair. Even though it's a sour spot, not the spike, that's the stock. And just like that, we're up to a 1-1 set going into game number 3. So still an overall slugfest back and forth both ways, but this time we have the Lonely Rats able to come out on top. Love to see some good competition going both ways here. Oh, F-Zero, okay. Hey, if that was Bigboy, big shouts to Bigboy right there. He knows the good music, I love it. And now we are going to game 3 with style. So we still have, I believe we still have the same characters, right? I don't think he swapped off, nope. Still on the Wolf right now. I'm curious if Man I Love Fundies loses game 3 over here. I'm curious, will they go to Wolf again, or will we see the Bowser one more time? All right, again, still overall slugfest. Slight favor towards Lonely Rats, but nothing like before. Oh, both Lonely Rats getting juggled in the air, and then the up smash almost killing his own teammate. That was almost unfortunate. But now Power Rose and Kill Ring and his death. How about that? Alright. Oh, that shield armor coming out. That dash attack can't really hit Palu that way. Shield don't take no damage. But that tail comes out from Yoshi, and that will kill Yoshi. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, they spiked their own teammate. Never mind. I thought it was like, wait a minute, wait. Did they get another stock again? Nope, it was their own teammate. Back here. Down smash, F smash, a whole lot of smash. Oh, wait. Wait, they fell out of that? Wow. Another back air into, I think, another back air. Oh my gosh. Everyone's just flying across the screen right now. Whole lot of action going on over here. No stocks taken off just yet within the last few moments here, but that is likely going to change because we have many people at high percent. Oh, almost XLNC follow-up over there, but not quite. Bigboy able to stay alive. And Yoshi loses the next stock, as does Wolf. Meanwhile, Brawler and Palutena both likely going to lose stocks soon. And sure enough, right on cue, Palutena is down. But Brawler's still kicking around right now. Oh, but the Wolf Flash, what a call out. Oh my gosh, out of seemingly nowhere. And just like that, there goes the stock right there. Oh my god. I know that this game is favoring the Lonely Rats right now, but wow, oh my gosh, what a combo. I was gonna say that Man Love Fundies have some momentum, but not after that. All right, are they gonna try the same thing again? Are they gonna try a little down air frupper action? We will see. Oh, the dash attack actually getting his own teammate. Bigboy playing very safe, very cautious right now. Smart call on that front. Oh, catching both of them with Nair over there. That's going to be a big thing for Bigboy coming on up over here. In order for him to have a chance to make this comeback, we will need to see that a few more times. Oh my gosh! The ledge jump into the tech, into the up smash, into the thrupper. Oh no! No, not the thrupper. They went for down B instead. Instead, it's the F smash. Just like that, game 2 goes to the Lonely Rats, and everybody is popping off over everyone's craziness over there. Oh my gosh. There was a whole lot going on over there, and they all know it. Wow. I mean, there were so many combinations over there that was just crazy. From the Wolf Flash to the down air into the thrupper to the raw F smash to the almost final stock over there as well. I mean, wow. What a set throughout. I mean, like, this could be the finals game right here. I selfishly want this to go at least one more game, but this is the last game right here. This is going to be incredible. Wouldn't you agree, Absol-ute?
Yes, I would. I was standing by waiting for between game time so that I could hop into this comm rotation, and I witnessed some heinous things you were just telling the audience about. Oh, man.
Especially like the Wolf Flash, for them to angle that
so
up. You usually get the spike with that. You usually don't get that off the side, but they got the off the side.
Regardless of if he was trying to get the sour spot or not, it worked out incredibly.
Oh, it looks so cool.
So, Insignia has taken out a lot of characters today, but Insignia Wario, I haven't seen this in a long time. But when I think Insignia, I think Bowser first and Wario second. So seeing the Wolf, seeing all these other characters come out today, it is very interesting to see Wario finally just rear his head.
Wolf has been the recency bias favorite.
Of course.
Of all the characters, I mean, obviously Bowser's #1. I still think it's Corrin 2 before the Wario. Because I also think Wario is a recency bias one. But I really do think that it's Corrin 2.
Well, as the team name would suggest, Insignia has fundies, and at the end of the day, that's most of what Corrin is. Fundies with that a little bit of pin and F smash cheese.
And emphasis on the fun.
Yeah, I like playing Corrin. Old secondary of mine that I have decided is not worth it. Because she's boring. She's boring, guys.
Corrin is not a fun character to play against, but they're fun to play at.
Whoa, wow!
Oh my gosh, the F smash.
I hate this move. I guess I don't really hate it, but like, what was that? What was that? Yeah, no, I use the term murder machine loosely, but holy crap, that murdered both of those. And like, well, it wasn't that ridiculous, but man.
It was an earlier stock than most F smashes would take.
No, it's such a risky move in doubles because it does kill really easily.
Look at Mario just scratching his
like, oh, well,
he's like,
I'll leave this to the guys. I got nothing.
I got the Queen of Palutena right there. I can just sit back on this one.
Oh,
and somebody has low battery. They may want to fix that soon. before the match is over, as this one is looking like a quicker paced doubles match overall than previous ones. As we see plenty of stocks fly early.
I was gonna say these are all explosive characters. Like Palu kind of chips you away, but with the exception of that, like you start taking damage and you die very quickly with the others.
Well, and now go figure, as we're talking about all the explosiveness.
We have
Waft is
Waft
online.
Yep. Something to always be afraid of. No! He serves himself up on a silver platter. Hello, Sans Undertale. Would you?
What about
He has Bike. He comes back from that. Funny though.
Wow. I mean, it did lead into a kill, just not one that he wanted.
Yeah, no. Oh, losing his most valuable resource and dying for it. Oh man.
Well, here's the crazy part about Wario and doubles in particular. Because there's so many characters and there's so many stocks to be had, it's not impossible that when used appropriately, you can get 2 full charge walks.
Oh, for certain.
Now, I don't think it's going to happen here because, I mean, we're 1 stock away from the Lonely Rats calling this game for good. But you never know.
It could happen. Wario is known for his comebacks. I feel like there was something funny going on there with a hitbox throw or something. Okay.
What are we doing?
Okay. I don't know.
I
what
understand we
show
want to
it's
have
up
a good time. We might want to close
and the mock punch.
Is that game? Yep. Off
That
the
is
screen. Game, set, match. Just like that. Lonely Rats. They had a little bit of a scare there in the grand finals, but overall coming out on top 3-1. Kudos to XLNC Shard, also known as the Lonely Rats, for being the champion today. And Insignia Bigboy, they did give them a little run for their money right over there.
Oh, of course.
I feel like once game 3 happened, though, everyone was just like, okay, what even is this game?
I guess
What
that's
is
what's gonna be.
happening?
That's why we saw Wario, who hasn't been warmed up in who knows how long.
Maybe that was a warm-up right there.
Yep.
Insig wants to pull him out in singles over here.
Well,
Which, by the way, on that note, make sure you stick